for this. I feel like if anyone else had done this, I don't know. I feel like you wouldn't have given any ground on it.
Except I do all the fucking time. I know that you guys are indistinguishable from differentiating your own fucking retarded positions from what I blink. But even when it came, even when it came to Irish Laddie, you can go back on the VODs and I'll give $1,000 to every person check. Even when it came to Irish Laddie, I literally said like the next day that I don't give a fuck if Irish Laddie does online content. I don't care if he comes back to my community. Like, I'm fine with that. I just wanted to realize what he did was wrong, and like in a couple months or whatever, I'll probably unban him and he can come back. No, I'm not the same type of insanely fucking vindictive person that like everybody on your side of the internet is. I don't do that. I never engage in that. I never have and I never will.
I'm not either. If I was that person, don't you think that I would have attacked her immediately?
Okay, so then I don't give a fuck about screenshots or logs from her from fucking 2 or 3 years ago about shit she said. If she comes on now and she wants to be like, oh, well, fuck, you know, this is dumb shit and I'm done with it. Like, if they're done with it, then put it in the past and fucking move on. Why continue to push people further to the...
didn't. So, wait, okay, let's talk about that then. Out of her statements, what made you feel like she felt like what she had said in the past was bad?
It's pretty reasonable.
That she had said those things.
I mean, I feel like she pretty much said that, like, she was, I don't remember specifically which parts, but yeah, it sounded like she said she was sorry that she did it. She didn't want to apologize to everybody on my fucking stream. Here, okay. Oh my god, this is a fucking mistake.
Like, by the way, crying is one thing, and it definitely is effective. I mean, it worked on me as well.
There are people that do that.
You feel like you've gotten outed, or you could be crying because you feel threatened.
Or there are people that just cry a lot when they talk.
No, I know. I'm just talking to like members in your community right now who are like, she cried, which means she apologized. Like, that doesn't mean she's apologetic. I don't think she actually. I don't think she actually said, "Here are the things I said. It was fucked up, and I understand, and I'm trying to do better, and I'm trying to move beyond that."
Okay, good luck.
That's all I'm looking for, and I think that.
All right, go get him.
And I think that her dodging all of these things is what's the right word? An abdication of responsibility.
She thrives
and
on
indicative
this
that she is not interested in changing her behavior.
That's not true. I think it's actually kind of responsible of me to take my actions into my own hands and not just apologize because I'm being oppressed on stream. I'm not going to sit here and apologize just because people are attacking me and make it seem disingenuous, because who am I apologizing to? People who already think poorly of me? People who aren't going to take my my genuine apology? I'm going to first apologize to people who...
understand who you're supposed to be apologizing to for saying the N-word, the hard R multiple times?
I'm going to go on after all of this
people that might have been victims of racism. Because you perpetuated by the way, this is a good conversation to have, I think.
Let me finish.
Okay, finish.
After all of it settled, after things were gonna lay low a bit, I was going to either go live and explain to my community first that stuff happened in the past that I want to apologize for, because I don't want people to see me as that anymore, and I don't want to advocate for that stuff anymore, and I don't want to represent that stuff. That I was going to talk about on Twitter. I wasn't going to make Destiny's stream all about me. I'm not going to use Destiny's platform as a way for me to apologize, because you know how disingenuous that is? Why should I wait until this exact moment to apologize for those things? Just because I'm being pressed on it? Just because I got exposed on it?
About it?
Just because I'm in the light?
Talking about it multiple times. You talked about it on my platform as well. You talked about it with Destiny's platform.
Yeah, but that's different. You literally pressed me on
those are
things
my
I didn't
statements.
Understand.
Instead of admitting that those are the things that you said, you tried to lie about. And you tried to hide the truth. You tried to lie and say that those weren't your statements. And then when you got called out on those lies, you continued by saying, "Oh, I must have had amnesia."
Never lied.
Don't you think that comes across as a little disingenuous?
No, because antidepressants do give you memory loss. It's not amnesia.
Okay, memory loss. Oh, all right.
Like I said before, I don't think I can. I don't think I can imagine myself saying those things. It's not me saying like, I never said that. Never said that. I never said that. Like I could say right now that I never said that. Like, I didn't come out so strong-willed and say like, I would never say that. I'm not that kind of person. Blah blah blah. Like, I said that I don't think I can see myself saying that. If he presses me and says like, no, you actually did say that. That's different.
Okay. Do you want to intervene here, Destiny, or are you good on that?
Go hit him up, dude. Go get him.
It's not a go get him situation. I already mentioned my point. I don't need to like reiterate it over and over again. There's like literally no reason to. She doesn't think that she doesn't feel the need to say that.
Okay, here's the question. Wait, Emmia, do you think you did wrong stuff? Do you think that you've done stuff
yes.
that? Okay. Do you think that posting on Friend World is bad? That it's like a neo-Nazi place? You probably shouldn't promote it.
I don't promote it. I'd never posted on there. I posted 2 memes from that onto my Twitter. A lot of people don't even know what Friend World was. My community had no fucking idea.
Okay.
After he told me what it was and what it stands for, I deleted the post.
On 4chan saying that your stream is like a safe space for people like that. I don't know if you're aware of this, and I'm not holding you responsible for it, but like, just understand that like other people do know on your stream that is literally a safe space for people like that and people that have those sort of opinions.
What am I supposed to do about that? I had no idea about any of that.
Past fucking 2 weeks, all the has done is
am I supposed to like scope the internet for people saying those things?
No,
I don't promote.
I'm just saying, like, don't act like you're innocent of this. I'm trying to tell you.
Innocent of
you admit if you admit to this stuff. If you admit to this stuff, and I'm not like other leftists, or I don't. And Destiny certainly is not like other leftists. But if you admit to your wrongdoing in the past, and then say, look, I understand now after talking to a bunch of these people that crypto fascism works in this nefarious way, and paired up with my obviously awful past, or the things that I've done and the things that I feel upset about. I
literally said that on Destiny's stream earlier.
What?
Exactly what you're saying. I said I can see how those things tie in. I can see how people think that, like, the opposite. I literally said all of the things that you're saying.
Okay. It just seemed a little strange to me that you
I didn't want to promote it anymore. That's why I deleted it.
It just seemed a little strange to me that you did not admit to any of those things a minute ago with Destiny when you were having that conversation.
I mean, I feel like she more or less did, though. That's...
What?
I feel like she more or less did.
What do you mean more or less? Am I being fucking gaslit by everyone?
I don't know. Go back and look through the logs. I feel like when I brought up like the Friend World shit, she acknowledged earlier, like, oh yeah, that's like, I see how that's like some Nazi tier shit, etc. I feel like she literally said that earlier. Am I crazy?
No, she said that, but I'm talking about like why it would look bad with 50% of the conversation surrounding what she's done.
We literally talked about that too. I'm like, do you see when people have like the N-word in your logs, etc., why people would think that like, you know, maybe you're like grifting or whatever? Like, we literally had this conversation.
And we said, yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it because the past exists and I can't. There's nothing, you know.
Okay, but you didn't admit to the past existing until you were pushed on it, and you consistently did not.
That's not true.
And now you are, which is great, and I'm glad, and I hope you are actually sorry for the things that you might have said.
Forcing.
But when you first joined the conversation, Emmia, the first thing you said was, "Who am I supposed to apologize to?" Which is indicative that you don't understand what the impact of your wrongdoing is.
No, I was
it just
asking
seems like
you
a pointless cyclical conversation at this point, but. I mean, I don't know what we were supposed to even talk about more.
I wasn't asking in general who am I supposed to apologize to. I was asking you. Who do you think I should apologize to?
Oh, okay. So that was a genuine question. It wasn't like a defense.
No, because I already know who I have to do to. But I wanted to see what you had to say, well, like what you think is correct.
There's no reason for us to further continue this conversation.
And I told you exactly what I was going to do. At first, I was going to apologize to the community, people who actually support me, not people who are against me for everything that I do, so that they know. And then second, I was going to go to the public with it. I'm not going to do it on Destiny's stream. I mean, I'm sure you're reading his chat. Like, they're already all against me. There's nothing I could say that could possibly get them to stop.
They're not against you because of things you might have said in the past. They're against you for not admitting those things and seemingly not feel bad about those things that you've said. Admitting to those things and claiming that you had short-term memory loss because of SSRIs, in all of those numerous instances where you said the N-word or all these other times is
wait, how many wait, hold on, I'm really curious because I've seen the chat logs the one time like 2 years ago. How many other times were this?
I mean, there's like an at Leafy is here where you call him the N-word.
That's
on various different platforms. Like,
you're taking an account called Dicks Out for Harambe and you think that's me just because it's the same.
What account is Dicks Out for Harambe? What are you talking about? Also.
Wait, link the Twitter screenshot. Let's see it. Link the Twitter screenshot, boys.
I would also like to see it if someone can link it to me.
Oh yeah, the Twitter account is Dicks Out for Harambe.
Yeah, that's not fucking me.
Okay, so you remember. All right, never mind.
Well, obviously, because that's a common thing that people try to say that I do. I haven't heard of the over Russell logs and
I've also had people tell me that I literally, back in the StarCraft 2 days, that I said the N-word constantly. I've had so many people tell that to me. I even put a $1,000 challenge out to see if somebody could link a single thing, but people, even regardless of that, people still say that I said the N-word a ton back in my StarCraft 2 days, and I never did. Or like I did one time in a game as a joke to Huck because Orb got banned for it. But people still say that about me. Oh, that actually, that Twitter account still exists.
Yeah, I see it.
Starting to feel like an internet hate mob a little bit in here. Oof, I don't know.
Dude, there's always, by the way, there's always going to be fake shit. I completely understand that.
Okay, sure, but like we've got an Immature album.
Even in my statement, I said, paired up with a lot of the fucking incel rage when we were talking earlier before Emmia even joined the call, paired up with a lot of the incel rage, there's going to be some truthful things that she has done and then some things that she hasn't done. And together it's going to make it look fucking terrible. But openly admitting the things that you have done that are bad and saying like, I am trying to get better is entirely different than just straight up saying, oh, I selectively don't remember these parts, but I selectively remember these parts.
You do understand with that.
As long as like new information keeps coming out of
Okay,
your past,
I'm pretty sure. Okay, so here's the question. I'm pretty sure that like I'm pretty sure that
with more new information that comes out, you keep saying like, oh well, you know, that was a time I didn't remember either, or this was a time I didn't remember either, and it just seems disingenuous.
So you think that it's just like a fake excuse that I genuinely don't remember some things that I've, you know, tried to push out of my brain because of like toxic situations or stuff that I just don't remember based on how long ago they were, or like things that have happened after that overtake it. Like you don't think that I ever exists ever? That's just not a thing.
I think that people can absolutely be socially conditioned into thinking awful things, obviously. And I think that people should always have a chance to redeem themselves. But that redemption process starts with admission. And if there is no admission and you consistently defend yourself and try to protect your reputation by claiming that you didn't ever do these things, then that makes me feel like you're not interested in redemption at all.
But when did I ever say exactly that? I've never done that. I would never do that. I said I don't see myself doing it because I didn't see myself doing it.
Don't you think that that comes across as a little disingenuous though? That you're saying that you don't see yourself as doing it when there's so many instances, when there's so much evidence against it. Some of it is fake, surely, but a lot of it is real. A lot of it that you literally said wasn't even you and then had to admit when forced into a corner.
No, I see it as that a lot of the things that I think now and the things that I am for now are changed. And given if I was in that situation now, I don't see myself saying those things. I don't see myself.
Good. That's very different than claiming that you never said any of those things, or that you had short-term memory loss because of SSRIs, when those things may or may not have been said after being pushed into a corner to have to admit that you had said those things.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good start, and I want to believe you. I have no interest in like fucking canceling you or some shit.
Do you
I don't
know,
give a
because
fuck.
you didn't respond to any of my DMs and you just came on Destiny's stream to just kind of like talk about
Because I was going through all the stuff while half of Destiny's community was calling me a fucking idiot for not immediately calling you a Nazi, and then now Destiny having this conversation with you has forced my hand to be like, what the fuck are you doing? I know that he normally is way more meticulous and avoids like logical inconsistencies like this when he's debating other people. So I was just trying to figure out what was going on.
That's not true. Not against fucking normies that have like fallen into some dude. Like, oh my god.
I guess I just don't believe like how much of a normie Emmia is.
Okay, so like I literally take these
that
positions.
I
think that you're projecting like the cancel culture or whatever you guys do onto me so hard. Like I'm trying to think of like hold on, because I'm trying to think of like no stop. I have been so rigidly consistent. Remember when PewDiePie dropped that N-bomb? I'm pretty sure we can go look up the YouTube video right fucking now where I said, oh, PewDiePie, I don't know if he's a racist or not. Like maybe he is. He's probably not. I don't know. He probably just says the N-word a lot. Like I've literally had this position all the fucking time. That like I'm not gonna sit there and instantly go, oh, that person 100% fucking Nazi. Oh, that person 100% fucking crypto fascist. I can tell by the way that they're negotiating these online platforms that they're definitely utilizing. Like, no, I never fucking do this shit. That's insanity, dude.
Okay,
there are tons of people that get caught up in dumb shit like this.
100% a crypto fascist either. I'm just saying she's played fast and loose, and she's played fast and loose consistently with the alt-right memes in a similar fashion to JonTron, and I don't think it's as
JonTron. What?
Okay, you don't have to know who JonTron is. I'm making a point to Destiny and his community.
To
My point is, like this is in a lot of ways no different than that situation, right? Am I crazy here? Don't you think that like the amount of things that she has said and done in the past are quite similar to JonTron and the way that he was radicalized on the internet?
Yeah, but there's a difference. JonTron is like currently doing it. If JonTron were to come out and be like,
of course, but don't give. But again,
you only gave me screenshots of her from 2 years ago. Yeah, that absolutely is the point.
Is she not a normie in your eyes? Is she or is she not a normie?
Can I say something?
Sorry, go ahead. Pushing the same kind of rhetoric that John. If she's pushing even worse things than JonTron in the past, is she or is she not a normie? Did she grow up on the internet, or did she grow up in a Baptist family and totally away from the internet?
Hassan, I said what I said about the internet, and I grew up. I'm not a normie. I know what memes are. I just didn't know they were so deep. I'm not a part of the political thing. I've never cared about politics. And like I said, like, I didn't know what dog whistling was. I still don't know the difference between the left and the right. Like, I didn't know these things that could be taken like double standards. I didn't know a picture of a clown meant that I was advocating for Nazism. I didn't know that a picture of a fucking dude with his hands like in the gimme gimme formation meant that I was anti-Semitic. Like, I didn't know any of those things until people started roasting me and just immediately assuming things. Then I looked into it and I saw, yeah, these are different. It doesn't mean that I'm not like. It doesn't mean that I'm a normie. It just means that I just didn't care to learn about those things because I didn't take the internet that serious.
So when you say bye-bye illegals, do you not understand what that means? Or was that just a sequence of words that you forgot with the SSRIs?
No, that's just...
When you took a photo of your ex-boyfriend who used to work for Milo Yiannopoulos and said bye-bye illegals, what do you think that meant? Did you think that that was inherently a political statement, or did you think that that was just like some shit, you know, whatever, who cares?
Something that I posted to make my ex laugh because that's something that he would say a lot. Also, something that I said when I wasn't.
How far would you go to make your ex laugh? Then we're all so now it's not actually something that you were socially conditioned.
Would you kill an illegal immigrant to make your ex? Is that the next question?
What?
Would you? Wait, you're gonna ask her if she would kill an illegal immigrant next? Would you skin him alive to make your ex laugh? Where are we going with this line of questioning?
No, that's not what my next question was. My question was actually going to be: now you're again refusing to take responsibility for the statements and pushing it over to your ex.
It's not a matter of refusing to take responsibility for the. It's not a matter of refusing to take. It's not a matter of refusing to take responsibility for the statements. It's a matter of like. So I'm gonna guess that he would be like, "Hey, this is probably a shitty thing to say. You probably shouldn't say anymore, right?" Yes, but that doesn't seem to be the type of apologies that people push for. It's normally like, "Hey, you do acknowledge that you fucking hated illegals and you were fucking racist and fucking horrible, and you're gonna apologize for that, right?" That's like the type. Yes, that's the subtext of what you. Yes, that's the subtext of generally what goes along with those types of apologies. I know because I've been on that end a million fucking times, dog. Why do you think I was a fucking libertarian for so fucking long in my life? When people come at me for saying, you know, like the word fag or whatever, you know, people are never saying like, "Hey, Destiny, you need to chill because like your language can be hurtful, blah, 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 blah." No, it's like, "Destiny, you're literally fucking homophobic. You literally fucking hate gay people. You literally blah, 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 blah. Why don't you ever apologize?" Like, well, fuck. Well, I don't fucking hate gay people. I'm not gonna fucking apologize for that. What the fuck do you mean?
Okay, Destiny, again, I understand that you see a lot of yourself in Emma's predicament, and I did too originally. But you did a lot of introspection and recognized that it was harmful.
Impression, but I think we'll come around. Everything will be okay.
Don't understand. I think it's funny how DGD will always call out me when I come in chat or I come in voice chat and I make things about myself, but fucking Zintani can come in here and be like, me, my friendship's important, me, she's being immature, and none of you say shit! DGD, you guys are all hypocritical as fuck!
Wait, but you made this about you.
No, she's not entertaining. What the fuck?
When I came in here, you made a throw up sound.
Any woman is entertaining at all. Name one entertaining woman. Go.
You're entertaining.
Shut up, bitch!
You have good streams. I like that
DDG
stream.
So hypocritical.
Wait.
So stupid. Holy shit.
I drew you. I'm a fan.
Cool. Awesome. But anyway.
Why are you so mean to your fans?
They're not my fans. They're my enemies.
I drew. Do you want me to draw my impression? But I think we'll come.
Harmful behavior and literally stopped and fought against all of the things that you had said. In this instance, there is still a recognition element that is missing. That was my entire point. I wasn't saying that she's gonna fucking skin people alive. I'm just saying that.
So me coming on your stream and talking about it,
the responsibility
me coming on
off
Destiny's
of
stream and
others.
talking about it isn't recognition? Me actually talking about it after those things happened, after ignoring them and like moving on with my image and trying just to ignore those things, me like actually talking about them for once in like how many years is not recognition? Or is it not recognition because I didn't apologize yet?
No, it's not recognition because you keep blaming it on other things rather than being like, hey, honestly, if you're gonna blame it on other things, you could literally say, hey, it's memes on the internet and it's really fucked up, and I did not realize that this was racist behavior when I was saying the N-word and all of these other things, and you know, throwing up the OK sign on my Twitter as early as like multiple times, as early as like 2017, and you know, saying bye-bye illegal as I took a photo of a dude I dated who actually fucking wrote for Milo Yiannopoulos. Like, all of these things, or you're literally using the just memes defense, but you're not even saying that they're just memes. You're just saying that like you didn't know that they were even memes.
She's not saying she didn't know they were memes. She's saying she didn't know it was a fucking dog whistle for this extremist shit. I mean, like, do you think like somebody like Richard Lewis is legitimately like a white nationalist, or Tim Pool? They're not, but they're useful idiots because that's the entire goal of this type of shit.
White nationalist, but I'm saying that it is rather suspicious that she has hung out with legitimate white nationalists, consistently promoted white nationalist stuff.
Yeah, but we only dated for 2 weeks and we never talked about politics.
Turn around and not even admit that those are. Turn around and not have the decency to say, hey, these were fucking terrible things now that you've described this to me, and I'm really sorry for it. Instead of saying like, oh, I was going to say sorry to my own, I was going to say sorry on my own stream, or whatever.
Yeah, because
later down the line. While also completely dismissing those statements on your stream.
Like what? What?
Like, you literally did not admit to saying any of those things, and now you guys are trying to all fucking gaslight me by making it seem like you actually did admit to those things. And I'm sorry for not fucking stepping down from this point, but I mean, was
so
I not?
I'm not allowed to give a formal
watching this
apology on my
fucking
own accord?
I don't think she's a Nazi, guys. Okay, I don't think Emmia is a Nazi. I don't think she's a crypto fascist. I think she was just like a regular old racist. Okay. And participated in the memes because she thought they were edgy. There are plenty of people who do this, okay? Destiny was lightly kind of one of those people. Maybe he was unaware, or maybe he was aware. It doesn't matter. Ultimately, he said, this is bad, and is working against it now. But he said, this is bad, and I did these things. I said these things. That is an incredibly important part of this redemption arc. What are we doing now? We're just not, we're going to let people say, like, I never actually said these things, or it was SSRIs. Okay, it's cool when Roseanne Barr said it too.
Do you really think she's comparable to Roseanne Barr?
Do I really think she's comparable to Roseanne Barr? Roseanne Barr used the exact same defense, and we all laughed at it because we thought it was ridiculous.
Okay.
Yes, I do actually think she's comparable to Roseanne Barr. As a matter of fact, I think she said worse things than Roseanne Barr.
Because of the 2 chat logs and Overrussell?
Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Maybe I have to go back and look. But Roseanne Barr said a lot of, like, insanely fucking crazy shit, right? Like, not, like, shared a meme, but, like, was, like, blatantly... Am I wrong, guys? Wait, what was she under heat for? Can somebody please link me the tweets? Because I might be misremembering this.
She likened a half-black, half-Iranian woman, Valerie Jarrett, to Planet of the Apes and the Muslim Brotherhood.
Didn't she say more than that as well? Weren't there other...
Like, saying the N-word a bunch of times is probably worse than that. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
I said it twice from the chat logs that you've shown. One was just a fake screenshot. So me saying it twice in a Twitch chat 2 years ago is comparable to someone who's like that, like you're explaining? How?
Sorry, I wasn't.
Oh, hey, didn't see you there. I'm Hassan Piker, and this is Bro Tip. This week's Bro Tip is about bringing out the alpha male in you. Ow! A few things to consider when you're thinking about Lady Gaga as a top contender for Babe of the Week should be the fact that she might have a penis. The fact that Lady Gaga might have a small penis does absolutely terrify me. Here's why the 5-second rule works. Because when you start thinking for longer than 5 seconds, you're immediately not thinking with your dick and also thinking with this pesky thing up here that we like to call our brains. So once you start thinking with your brain, you're immediately going to psych yourself out. Come back again next week when we discuss the legendary question of all time, old enough to count, old enough to mount, question mark? I want to say thank you to Miley Cyrus for showing off her camel toe at the VMAs the other night. I always knew Hannah Montana was a little slut. Don't even try to hide it. Look, this is a classic example of what happens when your father doesn't pay attention to you. You turn out to be a slut who's craving for attention, and then I tend to pick you up at a bar late night and bang you out on the first date. User Dubstep Piggy says, just die and stop destroying this channel. Never.
I definitely did grow up fascinated by American culture. I'm a bit of a marabou, like a weeb for America.
America deserved 9/11, dude. I'm saying it.
The criticism that was thrown in my face has been consistent throughout my career.
You disgusting, vile piece of garbage.
I'm an idiot. I'm a dumb bimbo. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Like when your mom pays me because I fucking blow her back walls out, dude.
I've gotten numb to the criticism. Like it's not. As a matter of fact, I seek it out now because I make content out of it.
I'm gonna die one of these days because my blood pressure fucking spiked.
I think it's funny.
Everything I said about Biden is true, you fucking idiot.
His real name is Hassan Packer.
Hassan Packer is the largest political commentator on the internet. However, his...
Did anyone say anything? I had to walk away to get nicotine gum.
I did. So me saying that word twice is comparable to that woman saying those things. Just
Roseanne Barr is literally using like hashtag Pizzagate and hashtag Pedogate. You really see these two people on the same level?
Okay, we're losing.
Not
We're
the
losing
same
sight
level.
of
He
the
called me
subject.
worse
The reason
than
why I
her.
made that comparison is because that was her fucking. That was literally her saying, "Hey, I'm sorry, I was using SSRIs."
Okay.
But I'm worse than her because of what I said compared to what.
No, your defense is the same, and it was stupid when she said it, and it was stupid when you said it as well. That's the whole point.
It wasn't a defense. It was an explanation. I wasn't using it as an excuse. I was just trying to explain why it's hard for me to remember those things. My point of coming on here and talking about those stuff wasn't to be put on trial and sit here and be forced to apologize about things. It was just to talk to Dusty about what he would do in that situation.
Yeah, it just look. Honestly, I was nicer than Destiny was originally to you.
No, you
because
weren't.
I genuinely thought that it was. I genuinely thought that like you felt embarrassed or you felt like all of this shit came up while we were having a conversation. So I was willing to give you the benefit of the doubt. But when you went on Destiny stream to talk about, to not admit that you had said any of those things and to again not take on that responsibility, made me feel like you were just running the apology tour, make yourself look like a victim so you can win over at least like 30% of Destiny's audience, have them come and watch your stream. I'm sorry, but that's literally what it looks like. I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. I literally did give you the benefit of the doubt originally, but now it just looks like you're just trying to say like, hey, crypto fascist memes, all these things that I've done in the past, they're all just happy mistakes or coincidences. I'm not responsible for it, but I'm also going to get better for it. And now 30% of like the 9,000 people that are watching are going to come into your stream and be like, Emmia, you're so fucking right. Here's a tier 3
You
subscription.
really think that that's what's going to happen from this? Have you not been reading the chat the whole entire time?
Yes,
Why
I
the
have
fuck
been
would I
reading
put
the chat.
myself in that situation
there are people who are defending you.
The couple people saying, wait, no, Emmia, you can't do nothing wrong. I never fucking said I never did anything wrong. Never once. Why would I put myself in that situation twice? I already got fucking death threats from your community. People calling me a Nazi, people coming in my chat and calling me a racist.
What did I tell my community when you were there and also after you were gone? Not to go so fucking hard on you, right?
No, the way that you acted.
I literally said, hey, guys, don't go fucking off on her. And by the way, my community, there were people in Destiny's subreddit who were calling me a fucking idiot for not going off on you as hard as and not going off harder on you. Okay? So don't act like this was me or my community.
I never said, oh my god. I'm saying, why would I put myself in that situation twice? There's nothing profitable from this. I was genuinely asking him questions about how I should, how I should think, or how other people should think, or why do they think the way that they think. For my own growth, not for my face, not for my image.
It was for me to understand what I have to do from it and make that decision. I'm not gonna be forced into a decision just because you think I should and be held at your standards.
I'm not trying to hold you to my standards. I'm trying to hold you to the bottom of the barrel, lowest standards possible, which is
Not really, because
which
you just...
gives you an out to literally say, "Hey, I'm sorry," and now you're gonna make it seem like you already said you're sorry after
No,
we
I
had
didn't.
this
I told you that I
conversation.
would. Oh my god! I told you that I'm not gonna sit here and apologize just because I feel like I'm being forced to apologize in front of people. I said that I would.
It just seems
take it
really
as it
fake,
is.
Emmia. I'm sorry. I want to believe you. I obviously I don't give a shit about
If
like
I were to
another
say
person
I'm sorry
being.
right now, you would just say it's fake. I don't believe you, Emmia. You're just doing this.
No,
because
I
we're
wish you
pressing
did it in the moment, though. I wish then I would have 1,000%. You can go back and look at the fucking logs. I would have been like, guys, if she literally said, these are the things I said, and I'm sorry. If you look back at the logs from like 2 hours ago, you'll see like if she literally was like, hey, I said these things. I'm fucking sorry about them. I'm trying to get better. Can we please move on? That would have been 1,000% preferable to what you did.
No, I think it's better for me and the people who actually support me if I apologize to them directly first, and not just to
Okay.
people who already think poorly of me. To me going on my
So
social media. and
apologizing to them
apologizing-
is a beautiful thing, and I'm glad that you're thinking and considering your community and wanting to apologize to them. But that doesn't change the fact that you literally denied responsibility moments prior to that. Even if you went on your stream and maybe got like a host from Destiny, a little bit of boost from Destiny after that to apologize to your community, you still denied the responsibility earlier on. So I mean, why are we going back to the same exact arguments over and over again?
Because you keep bringing it up.
because you won't see my side, I guess. You won't
No, I
admit
see
to
your
it.
side, and I understand what you're trying to do, but it, like, just like how it was when I was asking you questions, it feels like you're just pushing what you think. And like, if I don't do what you think I can do, then I'm automatically wrong.
What do you think I think?
About everything?
A person who's been in Destiny's community for an extended period of time has come in and out. A person who literally said that they don't know what the word SJW means, despite the fact that they dated
I've never been in Destiny's community.
writer. I mean, a person who's like throwing up a lot of those crypto fash memes, right? But then suspiciously doesn't understand one of the most normie fucking, one of the most basic, bottom of the barrel, low tier fucking memes that everyone throws around. So do you have selective memory loss when it comes to SJWs, but don't have selective memory loss when it comes to throwing up the OK sign or throwing up all these other fucking memes? It's just so inconsistent, which is precisely what my problem is.
No.
Wait, sorry to interrupt. As like Destiny GG historian, you were in the community in 2016. Or like
not true at all. You guys posted.
I have a YouTube video.
There's a
Do you want the
YouTube
video?
Emmia, you're doing it again.
Doing what? Of me talking to
you literally
Bombjam?
talking to like a TeamSpeak full of Destiny GG.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or of talking to TeamSpeak after the Bomb Gym thing?
Yeah, that's still.
Me going in the Discord and talking to you guys once isn't being in the community.
I don't think you
wasn't
talked
in
to
and
us
out of the
once. I think you
streams.
were a frequent community member in the Discord.
Is there multiple videos or just one video?
I don't think people.
Come on, Emmia, you're doing it again. You're like.
I'm not doing it, Hassan. I'm trying to figure it out, dude.
What? So when she messaged me, she literally acknowledged this in the first like Twitter DM she sent me. So I mean, like, I don't think she's lying about this. Like, she's literally said as much.
Okay, I just didn't think she was because she was saying I've never been in the community.
Sure,
so.
I think when she says she's never been in the community, when someone says been in the community, like
she means it in post like every single day.
Yeah, or like been like an active member of the community, not like I've intersected with it twice. Like there are a lot of streamers that I've like intersected with like a few times, but I wouldn't say that like I'm part of their community.
I think that's.
And I think Emma, from what I remember, because I remember those dumb fucking memes as well. Like I feel like she was like a thing in our like community for like a few days.
A month, I think.
Was it a month?
You really think a few days?
I thought it was like Bombjam talked to her
was a
once, and there was like a lot of.
I talked to Bombjam once on stream. He told me to join the Discord and talk to a couple people, and that was it.
It's been a long time, so I'm probably gonna misremember it. But I feel like she was definitely there for
don't
weeks.
say that
or
because
months.
Hassan will attack you for if you just say you don't remember.
Well, no, because I'm not going to give a dumb fuck defense
You're
like
right.
some
I always
SSRIs,
attack
okay?
people for memory loss. That's actually my most passionate subject is people
I'm
who,
just saying,
who have
don't use
memory
that.
loss. You're right, Emmia. You're definitely
'Cause if I
making
can't
yourself
do it,
seem
then
really
yeah.
innocent when you say stuff like that.
I'm just saying, if I can't use it, then he can't either. You have to remember. Doesn't matter how long ago it was.
I feel like I have a recollection of me using racist terms in the past. I don't think I just forgot every one like you try to claim, I think. So I think that's like a big difference.
So twice?
Emmia, what you're not seeming to understand is like you're literally surrounded by people who are fucking gamers and have used gamer words quite recently even and have recollection for it and admit that and literally say that they were wrong for doing that. You have missed out, like you're missing like the last, like maybe 50 to 65% of that conversation. Okay, that's what's important here.
No, I can sit here and say that I have said things that are racist and rude to my friends as like jokes, but not like in public, like in a chat log, like on Twitch. That's what I'm trying to say.
I mean, you did say it on Twitch.
Twice. Says the Over Russell logs.
Well, was that on Twitch or in a DGG room?
I think those were
on Twitch. Oh, on Twitch. Never mind.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying by me saying it. Like I can't sit here and remember and tell you like exactly the quote, date, and time that I ever have said that.
I don't think anybody was asking you for that. I think they were just asking you to own up to I've said some racist shit and I'm dumb and I apologize. And
We're on the internet. Everyone is dumb. Everyone has said racist shit. Like everyone's done it. It's okay. What's not okay, I mean, that's still technically not okay, but what's definitely not okay is saying, no, I never said it, then saying, oh, I might have said it, then saying, oh, I've only said it twice, then saying, like, with every instance of pushback, changing the narrative over and over again, and moving your side, and changing your argument, and then arguing in bad faith from that perspective. This is the problem. Just be open, like, be transparent. This is a forgiving community.
I think the problem though is that like
I was open-minded to everything that you were saying, and until your non-apology triggered the fuck out of me because it just seemed like you didn't care about the consequences of your actions. You literally saying, "Who am I supposed to apologize to?" When having this conversation with Destiny is indicative that you don't feel the need to apologize about anything, really.
A forgiving community, so that's why they're bringing up the
like just because someone is upset at you doesn't mean you can't change their minds. You're obviously trying to change people's minds by portraying yourself as a victim in this conversation, so you understand that people's minds can be changed, right?
No, actually, I think that was explicitly not her goal, right? That's why she doesn't want to fucking apologize here or do any of that shit here. She just wants to figure out what she should do moving forward.
Yes, her goal is not to change people's minds by asking for forgiveness. Her goal is to play the victim.
No, it's not to change people's minds in these kinds of communities, but because you can't. Because it's fucking cancer, and you absolutely can. It'd be a waste of time to do so.
Yikes, Destiny. Okay.
I mean, we can go and break. There was a week's worth of Chapo Trap House threads on me that said that I want to fuck 19-year-olds, that I abandoned my fucking kid. Like, fucking Christ, I've got like 7,000 videos over 10 fucking years. Well, maybe over the past like 4 or 5 years of me doing like progressive work. Like, fuck it, dude. If I haven't changed people's minds, why the fuck would I tell anybody else to waste their time on it? Fuck that shit, dude. And I'll maintain that position. Left-leaning communities are just as cancerous as right-leaning communities when it comes to online discourse. I would never recommend anybody waste their fucking time trying to like win the approval of these cancerous fucking communities. No fucking way.
It's not about, holy shit. Okay. It's not about Destiny. Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Like, we had this conversation already.
So you
and I both engage in the same thing. We hyper focus on all the fucking negative elements and don't look at all the people who are like, no, that's not true. You guys are being fucking insane. I'm a Chapo cell myself, and I think that it's fucking
you think I'm hyper focusing? We can go over those threads if you want.
The subreddit who openly stated to you and to them as well that they were being fucking ridiculous.
I mean, we can go over like all fucking 5 or 6 threads.
Your subreddit does the same exact shit to me. I jokingly make fun of them and call them omni-libtards or whatever.
Okay, firstly, I look out for this and I ban people that do it. But secondly, they don't really do it that often. It's barely. I'm barely proud of them for this. But usually when people ad hom attack you, usually that's downvoted. We actually explicitly had this conversation before because somebody posted a thread where they were critical about debate or some shit, and I saw one comment in there where the guy said that you were stupid, and he was downvoted to the very fucking bottom of the thread. So no, I don't let those threads stand, and I don't let those types of attacks stand. Even on people like Ben Shapiro, I don't like when people like make like, you know, short jokes or whatever, because I think it's really stupid. So no, I don't think that they're exactly the same as like the people in Chapo or whatever. Sometimes.
Okay, obviously your subreddit and my subreddit are entirely different than like your subreddit and Chapo as well, because like we share a lot of audience members. But my point is, you're hyper focusing on a couple subreddit posts, right? And the upvotes in that subreddit post by like faceless, fucking God knows who, writing a bunch of shit and then painting it as like the entirety of the left, when there are plenty of people in the left who not only support you, but even support you through some of the dumber takes that you make that you personally admit are supposed to be inflammatory, so you can trigger the leftists in your community.
I never have takes. Firstly, I never have takes that are only inflammatory. I stand by everything I've said.
This has confirmed Emily's a WoW character.
I've legitimately changed my mind on it. Firstly,
Literally
secondly, to sit here,
thing is just to exclusively trigger the leftists and have them leave your community.
Because
we had a
okay,
conversation.
firstly, you literally just went on TV in an interview and said you wouldn't vote for Biden over Trump. How are you going to pretend that people here are like equally divisive on both sides? Like, it is absolutely not the case. Like, people on the left purity test and go into this shit way fucking harder than people on the right do. It's why the right have always been more politically effective than people on the left.
I made a wait. Do you think that's the same as? Hold on, I'm confused. Do you think that's the same as saying workers are dumb? Like all workers are fucking dumb, or
no?
These
are two separate points. I'm responding.
Workers?
First of all, I never said managers are much smarter than workers.
I literally stated why I think it's fucking terrible, because it will go back to business as usual politics, which is the same fucking system, the same structure that gave us Donald Trump to begin with. And the next time around, it's going to be a much worse person than Donald Trump. I followed up my sentiment with actual facts as to why I feel the way I do about a Joe Biden presidency or a Joe Biden candidacy for the Democratic Party, which could likely
so when you look at like all of the LGBT people, so when you look at like LGBT people in the United States, or women that might lose like the ability to have an abortion, right? Because maybe Ruth Ginsburg's or whatever drops dead, and we have a new Supreme Court justice next year, and you're like, oh well, fuck it, you know? I mean, I just didn't want things to go back to usual, so you know, I'm not going to support the Democratic candidate because fuck it, because LOL, like we're not being extreme enough.
I'm considering it, by the way. That's not the same as like I'm not going to fucking support Joe Biden.
We could go back and watch it, but I'm almost positive that you said that you wouldn't vote for Joe Biden, that you said you would like go shack up and live in the woods somewhere, which is cool because you have the privilege to do so.
But I said I'm considering not voting for Joe Biden and living up in the woods and living in an anarcho-primitivist lifestyle, which is like the second. It's a meme, dude.
Okay.
I think you said that you wouldn't vote for Joe Biden. I did watch that as well.
I love everyone in here so much. Okay, I hope you.
By the way, guys, just for the record, I'm also not gonna live in the woods. Okay, I'm not actually gonna do an anarcho-primitivist lifestyle.
My face when we sit here and we meme about not voting for the person that gets elected as a Democratic primary because that's just a meme. But Bernie Bros literally fucking switched sides in some cases and voted for Trump in the last election. But it's just a meme, guys. LOL. But when the right does it, it's not memes. It's serious. But when the left does it, LOL. It's just a meme.
There are fucking dipshits in the Bernie community as well. That's absolutely preposterous. I'm saying abstaining is not the same as fucking not going out and voting for an actual fucking a proto-fascist. That's crazy.
What is voting for?
More people in the Hillary camp voted for more people in the Hillary camp in 2008 voted for McCain than Bernie Bros voted for Trump. So, I mean, this is a much larger, much more complex problem. But we can absolutely have an argument about this if you want. I mean, I've done it a million times.
Wait, an argument about not supporting Biden in the primaries?
Not supporting Biden or abstaining from voting, or why I would potentially abstain from voting.
Wait, okay, I'm so curious how you could possibly defend abstaining from voting when it's Biden, if it was Biden versus Trump.
Okay, perfect example of this is, well, one, I think that most of the supposedly quote unquote liberal judges are still going to and have historically voted. They're still going to be relatively conservative. And Merrick Garland was a perfect example of this when Barack Obama literally put forward a moderate, technically kind of conservative justice in an effort to gain clout within the Republican Party and have them vote for it. So I don't think that the difference is going to be gigantic in regards to a Republican justice in comparison to a Democratic moderate justice they're going to put out. There could be certain things that get rolled back. Ultimately, I don't believe that if it interferes with the interest of capital, with corporations, they're still never going to push for anything that will damage the status quo in a meaningful way. Okay, so that's one. Two, beyond that, and
just for the record, I say, okay, I understand your reason. I could not disagree with this more. I think this is like one of the most hilariously stupid things. When people on the alt-right would literally cheer for any Republican candidate to get through, and we're literally saying that we would take Donald Trump over Biden because it doesn't deal with capitalism or so. I don't even know.
Don't you see? Okay, so this is a two-pronged problem, but don't you see that like Donald Trump came to power because we didn't fucking push hard enough on the left? And it is still the exact same concessions that we're giving to Republicans over and over again by putting forward a candidate like Joe Biden, who is not only a fucking dumbass, who goes back on things like the Hyde Amendment after talking to his campaign manager in a matter of like 3 days, but also the only legislation he has been able to pass or write is incredibly damaging and technically more conservative than anything that Barack Obama did. So this dude is like basically a fucking Republican. And that's my frustration, is that because of people not fighting back and not saying in the middle of the primaries that like, I won't fucking vote for Joe Biden, fuck this piece of shit, and trying to fucking move the Democratic Party to a position where leftist populism can actually gain some momentum and get people to vote for the fucking Democrats rather than abstain, because most people are not voting anyway, it is dumb. That is my political perspective. That is my political analysis.
Do you see how some people that might be caught in areas where like the outcomes of these elections are actually like vitally important might like take issue with what you're saying? That there might be like an actual working class person who doesn't spend all of his days LARPing online about socialism that really wants affordable healthcare or really doesn't want to see the ability for somebody in their family to get an abortion.
Dude, Joe Biden literally is not even for Medicare for all. What the fuck are you talking about?
If we were to sit here and we were to assign a probability, firstly, he's not, but he could get pushed towards it, right? Which is exactly what happened. Which is, are you not going to pretend that this isn't exactly what happened to Hillary Clinton when she debated Bernie time and time and time again? She got pushed to 15 an hour minimum wage. I'm pretty sure she got pushed a little bit more extreme on her position on healthcare as well. This is exactly what the whole point of the primary process is. Firstly, secondly, even if he wasn't for healthcare for all, who do you think is going to be a better advocate of healthcare for the average American citizen? Fucking somebody like Donald Trump or somebody like Joe Biden? Like, is he an establishment Democrat? Sure. Do establishment Democrats have shitty positions? Sure. But holy fuck, how fucking lucky are you to be in a position in your life where like, oh, well, I don't give a fuck who gets elected because he's not my fucking guy. And fuck everybody else that might have important social issues that are actually going to ruin their fucking lives because this guy doesn't fall in line and as hardcore as you wanted to be. Like, that's absolutely insane to me. It is the most privileged fucking position you could ever possibly take.
This mentality, I don't give a fuck about Bernie Sanders for being a socialist. Just for the record, I don't care about Bernie Sanders because, oh my God, he's a socialist. I care about Bernie Sanders because he potentially has the possibility of getting elected, and he understands what must be done, what is a necessity to push for actual fucking social democratic reforms that you and I both agree on. It is preposterous to assume that Joe Biden would do anything but that when he has signaled over and over and over again at a time when Medicare for all is polling at 80% that he's not going to do that. A person who literally came out and said, I don't give a fuck about millennials, man. Like, that's the way he started his campaign. A person who commended Paul Ryan for saying that he would cut Social Security and Medicaid. And now you're defending this person and saying that this is better than Donald Trump. No, it's
because
not.
For every one quote you give me about Biden having...
This has precisely been the Democratic Party's position. There are entire books written about this. I suggest you read them, like Ryan Grimm's We Got People, which I interviewed recently. If you don't want to read the book, you can just watch the fucking interview on my YouTube. But like, this is like...
Okay, at the very least, sure, at the very least, don't LARP as a reformer then. Because what you're giving me is full-on revolutionary propaganda. Like, that's what you're giving me. You're saying, fuck the system, fuck any small measurable gains we make. We need to literally
abstain from voting.
Yes, that's literally the acceleration. You're giving me you are giving me the accelerationist position. You don't care if the whole fucking system falls down. You don't want to make any incremental changes. No, Biden's not enough, so you're going to abstain from voting.
We have to push for fucking pressure at some points, Destiny. We have to push the Democratic Party, which is certainly benefiting from Trump's existence right now and not even fucking pushing for impeachment, not even doing all the things that are necessary and actually defending the Constitution, which they apparently care about, but not really so much so that they'll attack Donald Trump on it. Like actually pushing the Democratic Party further to the left so we can actually win some fucking elections. I'm doing this because I understand for the past 20 years in third wave politics, the neoliberalism in the Democratic Party has corrupted the entire institution, where the Democratic Party is more interested in being the controlled opposition and maintaining power rather than actually doing something that could be populist but could potentially damage their reputation within corporate beneficiaries that they currently represent over the people.
Yeah, I understand your issues with the corporations and your issues with the capitalism. It just comes off to me as an incredibly lucky position to be able to say, I don't care where we fall on these political issues in the future because it's not far enough for me. But maybe you think that's like the politically effective way forward, and I guess maybe we just disagree on that. It seems like the right has been playing the entire opposite game the entire time, and they've been moving further and further right as a process. Like, if people on the right had the same idea that you did, they would have never supported...
The right is playing the radicalization game. The right is conceding to the more radical elements in their fucking party. That's why.
Yeah, but it's a give and take because the radical, but the radical elements of the party are also okay conceding to the less radical elements of the party. Like, it's a two-way street. That's why they're so politically effective, because they can all work together. That's been my whole point.
I know, but Destiny, you're not seeing the point. The point is that the right is getting more radical, and they're pushing the country further to the right, and they have done so for the past 20 years effectively. And also they've been able to do this because the left consistently tries to fucking concede by putting up people like Joe Biden.
Okay, I love you, Hassan.
How can you not see this? I'm so confused.
I would never dream of more years of Trump, I guess. I don't know. And I can't see like just avoiding like Joe Biden because he's not like far left enough for me as like a reason why I would seriously consider not voting for somebody to get Trump out of office. But
should I leave the call?
No, I have to leave soon anyway. Give us what are your final Emmia thoughts? Do you want to do anything else with that?
Yeah, I just it feels weird apologizing after like you get exposed for stuff because it just doesn't seem genuine, and I didn't want to just apologize to people who aren't gonna take my apology seriously anyways, or say that I'm only doing it to save face or doing damage control by apologizing. I wanted to do it in my own like standards, in my own good faith, and to like people who actually like are interested in seeing a change and actually will believe it instead. That's the only reason why I didn't say anything.
God damn it, I was supposed to be fucking streaming this entire time. It's like so much lost.
Fucked your shit up, dude.
So many fucking lost hours. God
now you're
it.
thinking like a capitalist. I like it. Good job.
Yeah. Anyway, all right.
Okay.
So Destiny wins again. San lost, everybody.
Wait, what? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Are you kidding me? We will have many more conversations around this very subject soon. All right, I started streaming.
Okay.
But yeah, that is ridiculous.
Okay, well, listen, I've appreciated all of you. I enjoyed the conversations. I'm going to go to this mail conference that Hassan is ditching me at, by the way.
Yeah, because
Hassan always did.
I would rather not spend my time arguing with fucking the likes of Owen Benjamin and look, I think it's admirable that you're doing what you're doing, and we had this conversation before, but like I said, I would rather advocate for the things I believe in than even be in a position where I have to concede to certain points from like the likes of Owen Benjamin and legitimize them as well.
Okay. All right. Okay. I love all of you very much. Thank you for the wonderful conversation.
Well, yeah, good luck. And I obviously support you 100%.
Okay, thanks. Have fun. Peace out.
All right.
Wow. Holy. Alright. Sorry, chat, but you're gonna have to put up with me being a shitty DVD player for a small reading from the Hassan Piker subreddit, which is a recap of the whole Emmia situation. And then we will move on to the video logs of Emmia beating her dog. A summary of the entirety of the Emmia drama so far with VODlinks. Just spam throws the mic in your mouth. It is pretty close to my mouth. Destiny, Westiny, Spestiny, Bestiny, Poppuccino, Mochaccino, Al Pacino. Alright. I'm ready to read this at 2x speed. Why the fuck am I going through all this? I don't have much going for me in life. Clear your fucking throat. Jesus Christ. Alright, let me get some water. Nice one, Tunica. Hold up, actually, I said that I would play something before we read through this. And it's a nice way to bookend the stream.
I feel like I'm pretty consistent at it. If you're the one that's going to start shit, and you continue to start shit over and over again, I just very, very little sympathy for you.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
It just seems irrational to just instantly like give these worst case assumptions. For the woman, if she's just casually throwing shit at him, yeah, you better fucking believe that she's been doing some fucking horrible shit too.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
When I look at how people on the left act sometimes, I get really worried that they like are running around with these theories in their head that every single person is like the worst possible human being ever. She's about to break all of his shit.
No,
And
neither
if
of
he
us know
leaves
that.
from that
No,
situation, she will break
you're-
his shit. There is a good chance that she's gonna start breaking shit. There's like a decent chance that she's gonna start breaking his shit.
Like anytime I met with something like super serious, I just start crying. But I don't do it to make people feel bad for me. I literally just can't control it.
Like those were crocodile tears or whatever.
Oh,
and I think that's like
For her to
'cause you're
cry,
making in
she
fairness
did
there.
it 3 different times where she was like, ah!
I don't really watch the news. I still don't know the difference between the right and the left. I still don't know what someone's views are if they're.
And then less than 15 seconds later, she was back escalating again.
Exact moment to apologize for those things, just because I'm impressed on it,
I don't
just because I
know,
got
'cause you were
exposed on
talking
it,
about it.
just because I'm in the light.
Crying is one thing, and it definitely is effective. I mean, it worked on me as well.
There
you
are
could be
people that
crying
do
because you
that.
feel like
For her to
'cause you're
cry,
making it-
and then less than 15 seconds later, she was back.
I never said that. Never said that. I can say right now that I never said that. Like, because antidepressants do give you memory loss. It's not amnesia. Like I said before, I don't think I can. I don't think I can imagine myself saying those things.
I feel like I'm pretty consistent at it. If you're the one that's gonna start shit,
Post some DGGLs in chat. We got a DGG making stitch work DGGLs. It's very cute. Bum 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 bum. Oh, just a little bit of NSFW for chat while I remember where we were. Oh. He should have said yes. Play this classic moment for the DGG Dew Frogs. Alright, what is it?
status with power in society in order to do so.
Yes.
It's like I wish Destiny could just come in at the beginning and give us the right answer right away instead of making us wait.
So we didn't have to list a fucking Hassan.
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes me feel
Like we
bad.
have the cheat sheet right here.
Honestly, like
it's funny because like the only
it's
way
such a fucking retarded thing to say. Like, I'm sorry, but like, if you can't comprehend the fucking shit that I'm saying,
said
it's
the
on
R
you.
word.
Okay, I'm doing as best as I'm doing. as best as I
yeah,
fucking
Wes.
can
You
over
said
here.
the
Wes, he literally said the exact same thing that I just said. Like, what the fuck are you guys talking
You can
about?
say retard on Twitch. Xenapopin says it all the time.
Fuck Twitch then.
No, wait, relax. Hey, come on now, Wes. Let's be nice.
Wait,
Let's
what did I
behave
do?
yourself. Well, look.
I was just joking. I don't really. You don't know, make
Right.
jokes
Come
without
on,
people taking it
let's
so
be-
Hassan is a massive fucking loser. Definitely. What's wrong, Hassan? Were you kind of fat in high school? 30 years old and still dressing like a teenager? Trying to relive the old days? How I would like to eat your brain. Some coriander and a side of shanty. A summary of the entirety of the Emmia drama. Wait, can you guys hear me? Fuck. Sorry, I didn't realise my microphone was on that whole time. Look in the mirror Do you guys want my webcam on or off? A summary of the entirety of the Emmia drama so far with VOD links. Emmia and Hassan / Destiny have chatted numerous times together as just spam my mega lols if you want me to read faster. I don't give a fuck chat. Emmia and Hassan have chatted numerous times together as guests on Raj's podcast. Emmia was hanging out in Hassan's chat and donating to get his attention. She claimed she was dumb and apolitical and wanted to learn more about politics, so they jumped on a call. So this is probably the VOD we just watched. Hassan tries to inform her there's some political terms and issues, and they meme for about an hour in good humour. She also mentions earlier that her ex-boyfriend worked for Milo. Things start to break down when someone in chat tells, okay, this is literally what we just watched. Paragraph 2. At this point, hundreds of people have sharpened their pitchforks and hound her on stream and on Reddit. A day or two later, she privately DMs Destiny on Discord asking for help. He doesn't initially want to talk to her on stream, but eventually does so in an attempt to salvage her image. VOD of the beginning of the call. It's gone. Please get a bot to read this. Just fucking link it. Link me a bot that'll work. Emmia cries a lot and pleads ignorance regarding the friend world memes. She asks Destiny what she should do. Destiny advises her to renounce the racist memes and just forget about it and move forward. Then she tries to play the victim and says she just wants to learn about the politics and chat's reaction. Wait, she wants to learn about politics and that chat's reaction was harsh. Destiny probes her on the racist over Russell logs where she spams the N-word. And it's gone. Emmia says she doesn't think so and doesn't remember, okay, this is also shit we just lost. Basically, she was really racist. She took Ishisharaj and they were causing her to have amnesia. Destiny then later messaged her saying, Emmia, please help. I need some SSRIs. Please give me some. Because there is a video out there of Emmia sharing her SSRIs with someone. So that's funny. Sorry chat, that was kind of non-tent. We can move on to the Emmia Goes Psycho Reddit post. Yeah, my PC has actually... Did one of you guys send me malware? Because Oppenheimer cam rips just start coming up on both of my monitors. It's crazy. Like, that has to be a GGG, right? Trying to troll? Has Destiny received that malware where Oppenheimer just plays on his shit? I don't know. $20 an hour if you want me to do live modeling for you as well. Just a quick shill. I do nude, we call it life modeling. $20 per person per hour. Alright, Emmia Goes Psycho, video posted by her ex-boyfriend showing her abusing her dog and him. Please work. Please work. It's working. It's fucking working. I'm not going to get publicly called racist by my ex-girlfriend. This is by Michael DeLisi, who apparently worked for Milo Yiannopoulos. I loved his last debate with Destiny. This guy has a good following and other stuff. Let's not dive too deep. Emmy says she signed a lease on a new place. The person I lived with that I thought once loved me reported me to the APD for partaking in the protests. He asks me about what I saw and then tried to get me arrested because he thinks the protests are stupid and I'm in self-destruct mode. Wait, is this?
Take care of your dog.
Because I'm gonna look in this general direction.
I mean, you just decided
When
at
have we ever put his leash over here?
1 p.m. because you're gonna go protest
Oh, so
to
you're
take your
gonna
dog out.
blame me.
Yes, you didn't take it. He peed on the floor everywhere.
Nothing is ever your fault, right? Nothing.
You're angry because you want to go protest and you couldn't find the leash for your dog.
I'm
that
angry
you
because you broke my glasses and you told me you were gonna pay for them, and never once have you ever mentioned it ever again, like I said you would. You just forgot.
You're
you
not.
Don't care.
He pissed all over the fucking floor because it's 1 p.m. and he's peeing more.
Yep, and I will clean it.
Like,
Do you want him to pee in the hallway? Do you want him to pee in the elevator?
maybe take care of your dog or give him to someone who can take care of him.
What is wrong with you? You do this every day. You're insane.
I'm insane?
Yes, I'm so happy.
I'm
this is
insane?
Over. You're actually insane.
He's just pissing everywhere.
You hit this.
I hit it. Yes, I hit it on the stand because because it's fucking hilarious how you record me, record everything I do, but now when
You throw shit at me, and the whole entire relationship has been emotionally abusive.
emotionally abusive.
You laugh at me, but
The only one who's abusive is you. Look at your fucking dog.
if you're gonna do this whole time, that's not good. I can't stand you just standing there and harassing me.
I'm not gonna harass you. I'm gonna go in my room and
I'm
then.
gonna call them because you didn't ever see me in your room ever. You don't see me.
How am I? You flipped up the entire table.
I need police, and it's not.
Holy shit. Okay, I'm gonna make sure the police see every single video and take you to some mental.
Because my ex is doing this thing where he just kind of. Okay, he's doing the same thing. He's just standing, and.
I'm just standing. You're calling the cops on me for standing. This is unreal. Look at this house.
He's just. I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, fine.
Yeah, you leave.
People are asking why I labelled this as her beating her dog. It was because that's what the title of the Reddit post was.
You should tell him to take the dog too that you don't take care of. This is fucking unreal. It's unreal.
Yeah, I mean, this guy is obviously a piece of shit. Right?
I would cry too. You have more priorities than rioting. Is your problem? Get out of my face!
You want this?
Stop touching me! You're pushing!
Is this what you want?
Now you're the one touching me! Back up!
Is this what you
I'm
want?
just getting in the corner.
Is this what you want?
You're in my
Do something, Michael. Do something.
Look at this, dude. I'm just trying to sit in the corner.
Do something.
Dude, this is.
Do something.
Holy shit. I
Do
hope
something.
they show up because this is
Do
unreal.
something.
You're a threat to
Do
everyone around you.
something.
I'm not doing it. I have nothing. I want nothing to do with you. I want nothing to do with you. Get away from me, please. Back up. Please back up.
Yeah.
Now you're blocking me in.
Do something.
Do something.
Do something.
I don't want anything to do with you. Let
How
me.
many times have you said you want to fucking hit me? And you can't because you've never
What
hit
have
me.
I ever said?
Do something, Michael.
Holy.
Do
I gotta
something.
get out of this place.
Yes, you need to leave.
You're so-
You need to leave.
Dude, get the back
You
up.
need to leave.
Back up.
Leave.
Back.
You said for 4 days straight you're gonna leave.
Yes, I'm
You
leaving
don't
tomorrow.
leave.
I need to get the fuck away
Yes,
from
you
you.
need
You're
to leave.
psychotic. The dog wants to leave too.
Because he needs to go potty.
Then take him out.
I will once I'm done with you. Can you get the fuck out?
I'm gonna go in my room.
No, you're fucking not. Get out.
I'm gonna go in my room that I paid to live in.
You don't do shit. You didn't pay prorated rent. You don't live here anymore. Your name's off the lease. I paid.
You're so stupid.
Yeah, I mean, even no matter about how bad she looks, he is literally half of this relationship. And, I don't know if, like, he needs friends to, like, give him a pamphlet being like, hey, this is what abusive, toxic relationships are like. But, staying in it, staying in the relationship for this long until it gets to this point is just fucking cringe. why we rip on Darius for dating Xena, right?
That I paid to live in.
You don't do shit. You didn't pay prorated rent. You don't live here anymore. Your name's off the lease. I paid.
You're so stupid. Okay, I'm just gonna walk by you. Excuse me.
Get the fuck in your room and don't ever fucking leave.
Holy shit.
Yeah, Emmia, if you want to jump in Discord, then sure.
Shit. You're gonna what?
I want to hit you so fucking bad.
Okay.
You're a piece of shit.
Okay.
And you're a fucking little baby.
Okay. Alright, that's a good one for the cops.
Do something for the cops. Because the cops gonna do anything. The cops will literally do anything.
What are you doing? I'm just gonna go in here.
Oh, like what you did with me? And how you stood in my doorway and you
Okay,
sit
so
there and
now
yelled at
I'm
me?
gonna just slowly push the door closed, and if your foot is in the way, I will push your foot out of the way.
Go ahead, break my fucking foot.
I'm gonna
Don't
gently-
touch me.
I'm gonna gently
Don't
push
touch
you
me.
in that general
Don't
direction.
touch me. Don't touch me.
You just punched me. You're calling my mom? Go ahead, call her. She knows you're fucking psychotic. Holy, you just punched me in the fucking neck. Holy shit, please call the cops.
Oh yeah, pretty cringe. I don't know how this guy really thinks it makes him look great.
Because I'm gonna look in this general direction.
Obviously, she looks like shit, but we don't really need we don't really need to see more of Emmia looking like trash. But I guess he felt like he had to defend himself. Ah, fuck, I'm trying to drag you in, Emmia, but it's not working. Hold on. There we go. Hi, is this Emmia?
Yeah.
Hello. Do you want to cam up, or are you good?
What? Why?
I don't. I'm just trying to make content, I guess.
What does that have anything to do with that?
I'm just a real filthy clout demon.
For what?
I don't know. I just don't have much going for me, so I just hang out here 24/7.
I mean, that's based.
Yeah, I am fucking best. You wanted me to ask you some questions. Sorry, I didn't mean to speak over you. Go ahead.
No, you're cool, man. Any questions you have? I mean, I feel like you're really interested, and you know, I'm here for you.
All right. I don't really know where to start.
About you getting like what you need to get.
Okay. Tune her up. She's too quiet. All right.
Am I? I was eating my acai bowl, but it's gone. It's done now, so we're good.
I turned you up to 200%, and let's crank you up on the OBS. All right. Can you give us a mic test? Say my dog has fleas, or maybe that's a bit too personal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Is that good?
Seems good.
How does?
All right.
that
Disclaimer. That was absolutely magnificent. Thank you very much.
Okay.
All right. So, do you want to cam up?
No, I don't.
I'll turn my cam off as well, so you don't feel awkward.
You don't have your cam on.
True. Are you wearing pants? Are you wearing pants right now?
I'm wearing shorts. They're
All right.
purple. Check it.
Wait, did you just send me a picture of you with your shorts? Wow, you did. That's fucking really nice. Oh, Xena's in my DMs. Sorry, boys. That's what those Discord notifications
She sent me a picture
were.
of herself earlier. She's hot. But I don't really understand the lore. I haven't been around for a while, so I don't really know who is who and what is what, and you know.
Right,
Like the
well-
last time I was around, they like Destiny and his son were still friends, so people were like, "Oh, you're so stupid for not knowing that." So I don't even know.
Do you want a quick Xena recap?
I mean, sure.
So Xena works for Fresh and Fit as a red pill succubi.
What is that?
Oh god.
Like
I don't really want to get into it. It's, you know, you actually asked about the red pill 4 years ago, and you didn't know then. So
Red pill, black pill thing.
it's probably a bit much of a learning curve for you.
Thing?
Yeah, it's like the Matrix thing, but it refers to like a specific community. Anyway, Xena's messaging me now saying she doesn't work for Fresh and Fit anymore, but she did work for Fresh and Fit. She swindled people out of $1 million and then went to jail.
Oh, based.
Yeah, pretty based. And
Wait, she went to jail?
yeah, no, she went to prison. Jail was for pussies.
Oh, is it hard there, Xena?
Yeah, it's hard as fuck.
I mean, she got out.
But she handled it.
Okay.
Apparently she didn't even get raped, she just seduced all the women. So, what else is
I don't know
Xena
the
law?
difference between jail and prison. Sorry.
And then she dated Sneeko, and he lied about her being the girlfriend. So
Sneeko?
she posted pictures of her cutting her wrists on DGG, on X, sorry, but they got DGG pretty interested to see a woman getting abused.
Who cares?
And then she started dating renowned DGG porn
Not
star
like who cares
Darius
in a bad way.
RL.
I care that she was sad and stuff. But I mean, like, why do you care that she
Yeah,
did
no, you're
that?
right. Who does care?
No. I care in a way of like, oh, don't do that. But not in a way of like, oh, that really says a lot about, you know.
Yeah, true.
You know what I'm saying?
True. Can you give us a Obama? Just
Nope.
okay, well.
I'm
Chats.
scared to copy you because what if you're doing a dog whistle and then the clip becomes a meme and then I hear about it for the next 4 years?
No, it'll just cheer chat up. They're
I know
riding
you're not
pretty
dog
hard.
whistling on me. You're probably more like online than I am, and you know all the key phrases and words and stuff, and the zingers and the bazingas.
One thing you'll get to know about me is I may be pretty unhinged, but I'm also
You sound
pretty
like
frank.
you have a YouTuber voice. Like you could do YouTube videos if you wanted to, like documentaries.
Alright, don't fucking
about,
compliment me, alright? Shut the
like
fuck up and let me
documentaries
ask my
about
questions.
Twitch people, like Glink did, but you could do it differently, because you're like on the politics side. You know what I'm saying?
The face when you pretend to be a Nazi for 2 years in DGG, just to talk to Emmia and Chris Blitter swoops in to scoop your Nazi queen out of nowhere. Sorry, they're a Nazi DGG is raging right now.
Who cares?
Do you support Israel or Palestine? I mean, I was meant to ask you what your epistemological grounding was and if your axioms are based.
That axioms are grounded. You said it wrong.
Yeah, did I?
Fucking idiot.
Prove it.
Well, I know that meme, so.
Do you even know what a meme is? Do you understand the contagion of the human word and the way
Yeah, I
they
know the
infect
top
our
text,
minds
bottom
like a wee
text.
virus? You don't know shit.
Wait, are you vaccinated?
Yeah, I'm vaccinated and I've had COVID 3 times. So, yeah, it feels good, man. Yeah, so Israel or Palestine is what people really want to know.
Why are you asking me that question?
I don't know, I think JSTLK wanted to know or something.
But wait, I have a question.
I know Ivory wanted to know. Yeah, you said you wanted to get in here to convince me to turn the stream off.
Yes, I would love that. How do I get that to happen? What do I need to say for it to stop? Because I have to say, please,
You know.
please don't
You-
watch
you-
videos.
you
from
know.
Back there, please. Like, what do you need? What do you want me to do?
You know what
Don't
I
make
want
it
you to
weird.
do.
Don't be
You
weird,
know.
Chris.
You
No, that's
know.
extortion. I don't like that. Don't be weird.
Alright. Well, DGG, get your questions in. If you think this is retarded, this is your chance to ask what you want to ask, and you may get to the point. Emmia, have you learned much about dog whistling?
Oh,
And
yeah,
how could
I
we
didn't
flatten that learning curve for you? Maybe.
I didn't know anything until that one stream with Hassan. And then everyone came in my chat and they were like, oh my god, I'm gagging because I just took a hit. Sorry. You wouldn't understand.
Alright, chat's in here saying that
corny
I don't like you and that I'm just cucking out by
What?
like
I
being
don't
nice
get
to you.
that vibe at all.
Yeah, I don't know who you are at all, so I just started looking up logs In fact, I even had a disclaimer on the screen the whole time saying we probably shouldn't hold people accountable for stuff they did years ago.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, well, I wasn't doing it just to be nice. I just feel like chat is fucking retarded, like most of the time, and they often think that people take things like really serious.
You care, and that's you being nice.
Fuck. Oh god. Oh, you're giving me cancer. Jesus Christ.
Well, unless you're lying.
Would you be comfortable talking to someone who does hate you?
Why? No, I wanted to
no,
talk to you.
that was a
and
question.
ask you, what is your fascination, and how do I get it to stop?
Right. I don't know if there is any way to really stop DGG. They're just
What if I say-
everywhere all
what
at
if I
once
say
all the
this?
time.
What if I say it's not nice?
I would start
you
thinking
agree?
that you probably have the IQ of a fucking 8-year-old
Yeah,
and
but don't you agree though?
have a perfectly spherical head.
At some point, you have to look and say, like, okay, wait. Okay, it isn't nice.
Yeah, I mean, it's not great. I don't think it's like really meant to be nice though. We're all just like peeking
wait,
in
so
to
you're
like see
being
what's going
nice
on.
on purpose. Ah, damn it.
Should we do a straw poll to see if we should pull Xena in? Because you're both really hot, and I'm sure DGG would love it. Sorry, I made that weird. My bad. So what's another good question? Do you want to like defend yourself about the dog?
That I paid to live in.
Oh, he's fine.
Was the boyfriend really just full of shit? Why was the dog pissing everywhere?
Well, because it was the morning and it was like time to take him outside to go potty in the morning, right? Like you wake up and you have to go take the dog downstairs because you live in an apartment, right? But he had just taken him outside the night before and I didn't know where his leash was. It's a long story. But a lot of people take him peeing on the floor, which is so true. He did do that. And I'm so sorry that happened. I cleaned it. And he hasn't done that since. He's a good boy, and he smells great.
Right, so he wasn't. He does have a
but
great
they
coat, so he didn't
sees-
have a bunch of
they
anxiety. Sorry, go on,
You're
Queen.
fine, Crisp Lettuce. You're fine. But they see him peeing, and they say, "Okay, she abused her dog." Or maybe they like, don't watch the video, or maybe they do think like letting your dog like pee on the floor is abusing him. But I would never hurt my dog. I love my dog.
Right.
He's a great
And
dog.
how long were you dating that guy for?
Oh, I don't remember. That guy sucked. Maybe like 7 months. Maybe it was a while ago.
Okay, so it does make a bit of sense that you had already moved in with him. It's not like,
Yeah, but who are you to judge? Because like, what if I like really felt it?
yeah, who do you think you are, chat? Being so judgmental.
Have you lived with a lady that you really like?
Yeah, she threw boiling water at me and kept putting drugs in my food. And she used to throw plates at the back of my head. It was pretty, it was mint. But yeah, that's what, that experience is what makes it so relatable that like, that was like half my problem, right? For like even being there.
Water?
Huh? Yeah. It burnt.
Are you okay?
Not really. I was
What did she
covered
wash
in
you?
scalding hot water. What kind of question is? What's that?
Did you press charges?
I can't get into it. Obviously, I can't really
break
like.
up with her?
I can't dox my shit.
Wait, are you still dating her?
No, this was in 2014.
Oh, that was a while ago. That was almost 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Sorry, was that a question? I didn't hear that.
No, it was just a statement.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so your thing with that guy was like pretty cringe, and we haven't really finished covering all of your lore yet. How did things end up with you on Destiny? And everyone wants to know,
chill.
did you fuck?
No, never. I didn't fuck anyone from the DGG stuff days. I mean, I could have with Melina. It was really close.
Yeah, that was the
a
next
lot of
question.
times. And it's still like a thing. It could happen. You never know, but probably not. Because my heart has to be into it, you know?
Okay. When I talked to you about like girls throwing boiling water at me, Do you think they should be held accountable, or does it sound like I deserved it? Probably because I'm a 6'3" Giga Chad.
Boiling water thrown on them. That sucked.
All right.
Are you okay? Do you want to talk about it?
I'm good. I mean,
Is there like unhealed stuff there?
no, I've processed it.
validation?
It's fine.
I'm here for you, man. I'm sorry that happened to you.
I mean, I'm not going to say I don't love to be validated, but yeah.
Oh.
Who doesn't, right? Cheddar's in here pretending like they're superhuman. It's kind of cringe.
Well, that's just a thing that people do when they're not like a streamer or like someone to be like talked about.
Yeah, sure, you do get the occasional person who comes in and... Sorry, I'm just laughing at some specific retard in chat. Alright. People really want to know about that Israel-Palestine thing, now that you've had a little bit of time to think about it. And not even to do with the current conflict. I mean, this is a question that's been asked for years now. So, Israel or Palestine?
I think that Palestine should be free. And that is really, really based.
Why? Why should Palestine be free? What have they done to deserve it? And what is your threshold for classing someone as a human? Do you think that everyone is inherently human, or do they have to earn that right?
I don't believe that everyone is equal. I think that if we all reached for the stars, then there would be no one back here down on Earth.
Right. How do you feel about gay space communism?
Gay space communism?
Yeah, it sounds like you'd be pretty into it. We leave all the women behind on Earth. All the men go to space. We'd be rid of capitalism, competition, and money. We wouldn't have to compete over the women. All the men could just like give each other bro jobs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, how many more questions do I have to answer for you to stop watching videos of me having a mental breakdown a couple years ago? Because it makes me feel, how do I say this? I don't know, sad. I would like to move on.
She's sad.
And I can't.
Nah, sorry.
Because I'm sad.
Alright. How are you just sad in the... Sorry, I'm asking this because it impacts, like, what I might do or might not do. But, like, are you generally pretty sad, or is it just this, like, moment is making you sad?
I think I've always been sad. I'm sad. I mean, that stuff obviously makes me sad, but, like, I've kind of, like, blocked out of my memory a while. For, like, I don't really try to think about it. So then when people bring it up, it's just like, like, kind of, you know?
Right.
It's fine, and I get it. It's all public, and you can do what you want. But that's why I asked, like, is there any way I can get this guy on a call and look at him, monitor, and say, yo, this makes me sad.
The cameras are turned off. But, I don't know. I don't really have much going on, and, I'm not really feeling, like, emotionally moved by that. I don't know if it's my own anhedonia kicking in or something.
I wasn't trying to, like, win you over or anything. I was asking you what I need to do.
But,
like, as a
one thing
transactionary
I
thing?
am pretty sure of is that if we drag Xena in, I'm probably going to be a lot more likely to be convinced. So would you like to try that one out?
I don't care. I think she's very good looking.
Yeah, Xena is fucking mint. Cheddars can cope. But, they're all gonna be fuming when Kane finally bangs
Do you know
her.
about, like, when it's Halloween and they take the Pepe Laugh emote and they make it into a bee?
Nah, I don't know that meme.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, I might have seen it recently, actually. Like, I love Israel going, but it's like a bee. Yeah.
Oh. Okay, well, it's a bee and it's Pepe laughing and it's, like, saying bzz.
Okay. You know the picture you saw of Xena earlier? Maybe we'll pull it up on stream so everyone else can see.
Oh, she's in the...
Oh yeah, I'll drag her in right after you answer this. But like, if you divide that picture into thirds, and then you had to rate each third out of 10. So shoulders up out of 10, shoulders to hips out of 10, and then hips down out of 10.
This makes me really uncomfortable.
Yeah, no, don't answer that. We actually have a
Okay.
policy of not talking about the way people look in DGG.
Okay.
So, just trolling.
Alright.
Alright, here comes Xena. Xena, you are live. You need to unmute your microphone.
I'm
Emmia,
trying
mute
to-
Xena. There we go.
Hi.
Hey. Emmia, say hi.
Okay. Hey, I'm turning on my shit real quick. Yeah, DGG chat was telling me to get in, so, and then I wanted to after I was hearing what was going on.
Alright, if you came up, I'll put you on stream if you want.
Our camera's not on.
Yeah, Emmia, you should really turn your camera on. If you guys want me to turn mine on to make you more comfortable, I will. But it probably won't help.
No.
Yeah.
Do you think, this is actually a really good question. Do you think 22 Jump Street is an old movie?
I thought that was a
22
guy.
What, Jump Street?
22
The
Jump
movie?
Street. Is that an old, is that a really old movie?
I mean, it's not really old, but isn't it about 20 some years old?
It came out in 2016 or 2013.
Oh shit, I'm retarded then. So it's over 10 years.
This is
About
really a
10
question for Emmia, though.
Well, I had a
I
question
thought that
for
was
you.
a guy. I thought that was the guy that dates the girl that he lets everybody fuck his wife.
That's
Adam
Adam 22.
Oh.
Yeah, he
He
is a
doesn't let
disgusting whore of a
everyone-
man.
He let one guy, well, that's my friend, but he let one guy mess with his wife, and it was a mutual agreement. And I think if that's what people agree to in a relationship, we shouldn't judge what they got going on. Because, like, doesn't Destiny and Mel kind of have their own dynamic?
Yeah, sure, but we should probably judge Adam. He's a massive whore. So.
I mean, I
then,
don't know. They've only been kind to me, so I'm not gonna talk shit about.
Wouldn't
my
you
friend,
agree
but-
that he has such like an intense level of self-interest that it's probably means he finds all of his relationships fairly shallow,
Wait, are
and
we
then the
still
fact that he
talking about
pumps
the
his
Adam
wife
guy?
out to make porn and money is probably a very clear reflection of that.
I'm probably the worst person to ask that because, you know, I kind of ignore people that are like that. Like, I ignore those signs.
I could have sworn there was
Well,
a really big controversy around him, and perhaps maybe the R word.
The R word.
Oh,
What?
yeah.
You can say retard if you want.
No,
No,
not
she was
that one.
talking about rape. There was like these words that associating with somebody who did something.
Good one. Make another P joke.
Yeah.
Shut the
Sorry,
fuck up.
I didn't mean to do that. Sorry.
Alright. I'm sorry too.
Okay, move on.
So what was
question for
what was
you,
meant to
like-
happen with you two?
I kind of had a question why you basically were streaming what you were just streaming.
Who's asking me this right now?
Xena.
Xena, that's what I thought.
Zener. Zener.
Zener. Why? Emmia was in chat and I did not know who she was. So
Well, neither do I, and it's like kind of fucked up because like we were hitting it off real well in chat. She was atting me, I was atting her back. There was some flirtations, and I come back to DGG chat and people are talking about abusing animals and things like that, and it's like, come on, like, hasn't it been some time? Like, can't we just ease into those things, you know?
Well,
yeah, it did feel
actually
kind of
think
weird.
that people can.
'Cause it's like,
they can
I feel
stream
like-
what they want. It's okay. I mean, like it's not okay, but like they get like legally speaking and like morally speaking, people can do what they want. I mean, it's not like doing anything bad. But the problem is, it's just like a really. It's just a personal thing. Like you either care about the way it affects me or you don't, and that's like not. It's just like your choice, and like if he wants to make that choice to do something that hurts me, like that is his choice, right? So that was why I was like, okay, well, what if I reach out, you know? Because like if you look at it from like not a personal point of view, it's just like, okay, I get it, right? Like
oh my god, there's this person and they acted really crazy on the internet and now we can all watch it and laugh together. But like, what if that person was actually like still talking and like, what if I cared about what they thought or what they felt, right? So it's just all about feelings, really.
Right. Would it feel worse if we demanded you to make an apology like Hassan was doing, or?
I mean, like, there's been so many at this point, it really doesn't really matter because in a couple more years there'll be Crisp Lettuce 2.0 and then he'll want an apology too, you know?
Okay, that's pretty base. Hassan doesn't really matter. But the real question was like, would it make you feel worse? And I guess you think it won't. Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Would you rather have a Kai Cenat son or a Hassan brother?
Definitely a Kai Cenat son.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, I guess I could beat Hassan up because he would be like my family member, so that would be cool.
But okay, so Chris, because I know you have a warm heart for me, right? Would you then, I mean, you know, I've obviously had my mental breakdowns too. That's why I'm like relating, right? I guess we all have. So I've had my mental breakdowns. I've done some things, right? Would you be sitting there piling it on and making a whole stream about it to like make me cry and feel bad?
Wow.
I don't understand the question. Sorry.
Holy shit.
Wait, let me clean my camera off so you can see the tears. Hold on.
Wait. Holy shit. Whoa.
Move that
Make a
shit.
stream similar to what you're doing right now to her while she's asking you to please not do it, right? Like she just came back. Where's her warm welcoming, you know? It's her warm welcoming, right?
Well, if I have to
Why?
like go ahead and defend myself, I'm just googling her name. You know, this is just the reputation she built
Well, it's
around
not about
herself.
that. What I'm saying is like if she came on here, right, and she asked you to stop, right? You were more adamant about not stopping.
Well,
And I'm just saying, like, would you have done the same? Like, would I have received the same treatment from you, or would you have like had more empathy or sympathy? So I've obviously, I think, I mean, I didn't research her,
come on, guys. Let's all do like a drug
but I've
together
probably
and
done
then
worse.
we forget about the past and then we all just like just chill.
That does sound great. But yeah, I don't know, Xena. We show all your stuff, and you still carry around like the same persona you've always had. You don't really need to apologize for anything. We all know that you're like pretty fucking unhinged, and you own up to it like consistently, right? Even with your podcast or interview with Erudite recently, you were like, yeah, a lot of this is a character, but and Erudite was like, well, how much is it really a character, and how much is it actually you? And you were like, okay, well, it's actually all real, but I just keep the probably what you meant was like the more wholesome side of your personality off of stream, so that we get this fucked up like persona.
Gets me, yeah, which she understood.
And it's hilarious.
Me being nice, me being wholesome gets me fucked over in the end. So like, no.
It's the same with
typically
Kelly Jane,
take
right?
on the role of being a crazy psycho bitch because with that you don't necessarily have to deal with the issues. So it's like, you know.
Okay.
I think the WoW meta is like really boring and it sucks because I don't know who the fuck I'm supposed to sit here and watch. I don't want to watch World of Warcraft anymore.
Yeah, I don't really know how to respond to that.
I just like don't care who dies in World of Warcraft anymore. It just has no effect on me.
Okay.
Well, I feel like if someone's trying to make positive change, then maybe, yeah, sometimes always having to bring up that stuff is probably annoying.
Wait, so Chris Bloodis, you're from DGG, yeah?
For me?
No, Chris Bloodis.
Yeah,
Wait, so you made your streaming career around
kind of.
being a DGG viewer and reviewing DGG drama?
Yeah, I came into DGG like 2 years ago after hanging out in Stardust community for like a year. And and I used to hang out with Jade as a boss as well. And I don't know, I'd already been streaming, and just like no one would ever come in. I'd just like sit there and play Tarkov for like thousands of hours. But fucking yeah. Are you still thick in the paint with Hassan?
Yeah.
Yeah. What about with
You know
Nutella?
what? What? What'd you say?
Nothing. Don't even worry. I'm just
Oh,
reading
yeah,
out
and
some
Nutella.
questions from
You're
chat.
not friends with. You're not friends with Hassan, are you?
No.
Okay.
Oh, what do you think about Hassan?
Hassan is a really mean guy, and that's all I have to say.
Yeah. Nice. How did you end up hearing about Destiny then? And like, why did you want to hang out with him? Did you just like watch a video and be like, "This guy's fucking best. I'd love to be in a polycule with him," and then get in there?
I like his wife.
Nice.
Don't we
Good
all?
take.
It's pretty cool.
How did you feel about his nigging? When he nigged you, were you pretty into that?
What does that mean?
Nigging? It's just when he abuses you a little bit, but in like a way that you love.
What?
It's like what you did to your dog, but you enjoy it, where you neglect it or say mean things to it. Sorry, that was probably a bad hypothetical.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. You're starting to piss me off.
Sorry, that was kind of.
And you better watch your back. Or else.
Don't worry, the more we talk, probably the less you'll end up enjoying me
And then
or
that'll be the
liking me.
last you'll hear from me.
Sorry, maybe we should move on. What happened with you and Grow Score? I've been seeing
Oh, that
occasional
guy,
memes and
he showed up at this party one time and like greeted Jenna and I at the door and like picked me up and like slowly like set me down and like put his face in my boobs. And so I unfriended him on everything and he was really fucking weird. And then I said that same exact thing on DGG and everyone called me a liar and said I just said it for attention and then no one cared about it. And then he started getting canceled for being weird.
what was the thing that he said?
Huh?
What was you said that you said that thing on Twitter? What was the thing?
That story.
Oh, you said the story about him.
Yeah.
If I get this right, he
Yeah.
put your
Yeah.
face in his boobs.
Yeah.
Right,
What?
right.
No, he put
No,
his
other way
face in
around,
her
weirdo.
boobs.
Hey, you better start listening or else I'm gonna get serious. I think you're doing
Okay, buddy.
She's becoming a dommy mommy.
So, yeah, I don't know. I haven't heard that much about Grow Score either. Destiny was saying that one time he was hanging out with him in the back of a car and Grow Score was just like routinely going through his entire Discord friends list trying to rizz up women. So,
cool.
Yeah, that's the kind of guy he is.
Average DGGer.
Yeah. Yeah, Xena, I saw some logs between you and Kane. What's the deal with that?
I just beef with Kane because he talks too much shit, and I feel like he talks the most shit about my ex, and it just triggers me. So of course, like it's like if I'm gonna talk shit every now and then, that's one thing. But when I see somebody else doing it, it just triggers me. Like I have like blood with him. Like I just want to punch him in his fucking.
Okay, I don't mean to
Yeah,
like.
Sucks at like every fucking video game he plays. Just the way he talks shit to you.
He does, and then he'll DM me. No, he got banned. He begged my mods to unban him out my kick chat and out my Discord because he came in there talking shit about Darius. And then I was like, I just didn't pay attention. I said, mods, do what you gotta do. And they banned him. And then like a few days later, he just begged to come back in. And like now we just beef about it. Like, and I just go in at him, and all he has is shitty things to say about this man. And it's like, you know how it is. So like now I just have somebody to punch on in the chat.
I was more referring to the dick pic that he sent you, but
I did not
maybe-
see any dick pic. I
Oh.
never clicked it. I don't look at that. Like
She's lying, chat.
I don't know. No, bro, disgusting. I saw the Twitter picture. and I
Was
don't
it
get all-
disgusting?
Because they told me some other shit about he hooked up with a certain someone, and I was laughing because I thought they were trolling me. And apparently it's real, and I'm just like, oh Jesus. So I made some jokes in DGG about it. And
Was
then,
it
you know how
circumcised? Was it like a witch's finger? Just like, come here, little one. Fucking coming out.
What?
That's some good shit.
I didn't see his penis. I
You
didn't
make
see
me
his
laugh.
penis.
You make me
Yeah, no,
laugh.
I don't know. I used to hate circumcised penises until recently.
Should I leave?
Yeah, are you gonna stop playing her video?
I won't.
Well, I think we've seen all of it. Yeah, I think we saw everything.
Are you satisfied now, Emmia?
No, I'm gonna need like a written contract from you that says you're not gonna talk about me anymore on your streams.
I don't get it. I don't understand the
So
ways that
we
this would
both
be
signed
like,
something,
you know,
I thought of
sign something that would
more
somehow be
funny.
beneficial to me
Wait,
to like shut the fuck
and then
up.
we
I thought
get
of
it signed to
something more
someone
funny.
else.
I literally thought of something more funny. Emmia, would you want to talk to somebody else and like have a little bit of fun?
Nope.
Are you sure?
Yep.
It's a great idea, Emmia. You could do so. DGG chat doesn't
Should.
even like me. They're all in there spamming that I'm just a creep right now, which is kind of hurtful.
They're just
But
spamming chat
it is what it is.
Do it.
But if you go ahead and make like way better content, they'll definitely abandon my stream and come watch you.
Bro, like they'll literally tell him never to bully you again if you like talk to this one person. I swear to God, I know DDT.
Yeah, go ahead, make some great content, pull them away from my stream. Fuck me, right? Sincerely.
Okay.
Can I help you out with that, Xena? Or because obviously I'm not here. Like,
I'm gonna
if you've got a
send
good
it to
idea,
you.
yeah, I don't really care about like promoting my.
You already know what the website
Okay,
is.
well, I'm actually
Just
trying to
send
do
you-
that right now, just Xena. Especially when you were talking about having tears running down your face, I thought that would be hilarious. To suddenly pull that shit up.
I'm gonna leave. Yeah, I'm gonna leave though, but I sent you the username for you to do it.
Yeah, I know. I don't know why, but Darius has run away like a
I'm not-
coward. I've been trying to pull Darius in the whole time.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna leave. Yeah, he's gonna try to rizz her up, so that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna leave.
Unfortunately,
Yeah.
if Darius joins the call, I will leave the call. And that is just something that happens to me. I can't control that. That just automatically happens. It's like a thing with my Discord.
Oh yeah, just a Discord bug. That when Darius enters the room, your shit just
Hey,
disconnects.
but you literally said, for example, if for them to stop attacking you, right? If you did this for not even 5 minutes, you wouldn't even do it for 5 minutes. Just sit there. You don't even have to reply.
And just listen to Darius try to white tea. God, what a fucking loser. I honestly
then
look
they'll
down on
never-
you so
look,
much for
like,
caring
they'll
about him at all,
literally-
Xena. You have like a despicable taste in men.
I do? Okay, first
Yeah.
of all, Chris Flood. Okay, first of all, I was about to help you out. Don't do that.
So I'm gonna leave. Thank you guys so much for the talk. Thank you for talking to me and hearing me out. And yeah, sorry that I went crazy. And
Alright. Sorry you're having a hard time.
He's chill now. He doesn't pee on the floor. He's a huge backyard. That guy sucks. We're not dating anymore. Everything is chill. And
Alright.
thanks so much for the time.
Oh, are you going to be on Kick or Keep later? Or do you want to like promote yourself?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I thought maybe it'd be funny.
Alright, do you have socials that you want to drop before you leave?
Well, if there's more people like you, I don't think I'll ever go on Keep or Kick because you made me sad.
Oh man, I'm sorry that you're sad. Yeah, just make sure you look after yourself and
Let's go on Pick or Keep. Everybody's gonna be on there. I'll be on there next week. Apparently,
yeah, everyone's better than
Mike.
me as well, Nina. If that makes you feel better, I'm trash, right?
Why didn't no one tell me that my FX was on?
Huh? I can't hear any effects.
Okay, never mind.
You seem fine.
Alright. Well,
I guess that's why we didn't tell you. But yeah, you know, I'm trash,
Oh, yeah,
so
I
don't even
did
worry
add it
about it.
first
No one's
because-
as bad as I am.
I was asked first, so I said don't add him before because like I wanted to do it first since I was asked first.
See ya. Thank you guys. It was good talking to you. Bye.
Alright, good luck.
Good luck with your stream career. I hope you get.
Well, no. I'm saying I was gonna
Oh.
tell her to wait. I just wanted my turn first since I was asked first.
If you want to say anything, we can make sure it gets to her.
Hmm?
If you want to like say anything, you can make sure it gets to her.
No, I mean I can just message her or whatever. It's fine.
Alright, you don't sound very hungover today after your big night last night. You doing alright?
Well, I wouldn't have been hungover as it wasn't alcohol.
Yeah, you probably got a pretty good alcohol tolerance as well. By the way, I've seen you swigging on that bourbon. I've been there as well.
I mean, yeah, I drank the whole bottle a couple of times or whatever, but I mean, I drank on that bottle a couple of times.
Okay.
But like,
Okay.
yeah, and then that's pretty much it. Somebody just DM'd me and said, "Oh, he's mad. Chris Lettuce showed your DMs and you told him not to add Darius." Yeah, and I did.
Oh yeah, I was scrolling through my Discord. I probably leaked the DM. Why would Darius even give a fuck? What an absolute drama queen! Like,
I guess because I told you.
Xena doesn't want to talk to me in Discord, mate. This woman literally is like your worst nightmare.
I literally just said you could add him next. I just like they tagged me first to join because I was talking to her in DGG chat. So of course I wanted to go up on there first. Like the fuck, didn't he say he was gonna avoid rizzing DGG girls anyway? Doesn't he have Tinder? The fuck? Like I just blocked this word. Like they always send me stupid shit too. But no, yeah, okay, and I did say that I wanted to get joined first, and then I literally, because I was getting off, tried to convince otherwise. Like, what the fuck is the issue?
So are you stalking Darius?
What happened?
Are you stalking Darius? Do you want to like clear the air about that?
No, but do I watch the streams? Yes. Did he admit to watching some of mine? Yes. And it's public, and I'm gonna watch it. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, I mean that seems fair.
Yeah. Like I don't issue with that at all, especially given what I was put through. So.
Yeah, he definitely abused you. Do you think you've abused him as well?
I abused. I think both of us did some type of unintentional abuse, like mentally and shit from trauma. Yeah.
What was the worst? Sorry, I feel like a robot. I should try to be more human. I was gonna say, what was like the worst part of it all? Really, if you could have like that relationship back again, but you had to be like, we're never gonna do this to each other again. How would you fix it? You know?
What?
How would you fix your relationship with Darius? Like, what would be the biggest abusive thing that would be best to avoid?
Not on the table. That's just not on the table. I'm the only one that was ever actually willing to fix anything or work on anything. It's just no. He's more focused on what is content, and then obviously like this other shit. Like he's not the type to try to actually fix a problem. So it just wouldn't work ever.
Okay.
Because I actually am going to therapy. I'm actually in therapy. So yeah.
What's your therapist like? Is it like is it like
she's cool. It's actually kind of it's 3, sometimes 2, but like because there's like there's a student that's learning as well, and there's like the MD, I think it's called or whatever, and then one that sits in. So it's pretty interesting sometimes, but I mean it's cool, but
Yeah, it sounds pretty good. My sister like goes to this therapist, and it really sounds like from all the stories that the level of like professionalism between them has like completely evaporated. Because my sister's like, oh, I was on like ecstasy and went to see my therapist, and she just thought that was like really cool because she never got to do that before. And I was like, what? Like, you're not taking like a medicinal dose of drugs. You are binging drugs in unhealthy amounts. So good to hear that you've got more than one therapist who works with you. Probably keeps that shit real professional. Yeah. Because you know,
I mean,
like, you don't want it to be personal.
I took the steps necessary to like at least try to get help or whatever. Obviously, my next one is tomorrow. I think I was supposed to do one today, but I have one tomorrow, and then I woke up late, so I just rescheduled to try to get in tomorrow, and then so that will be my 6th session, which obviously is still a long way to go.
Okay.
But I'm obviously wanting to get better and shit like that.
Okay. People are spamming DGG chat with heaps of terrible questions. But Suko, or whatever his name is, wanted me to let you know that you should answer his DMs.
Who?
Yeah, true.
Who?
Good call.
Like, who sent me a DM, you meant?
Suocow or whatever. I don't know. I'm sure he'll keep
But
spamming.
is it a whisper or a DM in Discord? I typically open all Discord messages.
Nobody knows. When do you feel like reading your novel with me as well? I should probably ask while you're here.
You actually want to do that?
I really do. I really do.
And I
Dude,
want to ask you,
I like DM
why
you just because I'm like, no, go ahead.
I just want to ask you, why do you hate Darius so much? Like, why do you hate him?
I'm just jealous. I'm just a spiteful, narcissistic, jealous person. It fucking annoys me just watching this guy somehow succeed in life.
Oh, what is he succeeding at? Not saying he's not succeeding, but
I mean, I'm just on. I'm just like on the benefit with lonely, fucking hanging out in DGG all the time. Meanwhile, Darius is just blessed with this fucking entertaining schizo brain, which goes on and on about whatever random shit he's into. Just like, milking a huge fan base. Just gonna get like a large amount of content so I can afford my own nice little apartment. Trainworks bought me a $10,000 dog. I'm Darius. There's videos of me getting my dick sucked on the internet. I've never got hit that good in my life.
Why the Darius didn't? He paid for a procedure to save the dog. He already had the dog. But okay, I mean, yeah, I just was curious what your definition of what is succeeding, because
It's a
like
nice dog.
obviously, yeah, that's a beautiful dog.
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel like people should probably like work hard on themselves to become like better people, and if you're not like working hard to become a good person, you're probably inherently just like a bad person. And I'd just like to see more of that out of Darius, rather than continuously like having moments of self-awareness and then not acting on it to become a better person. Just frustrates
You think
me.
he's becoming a better person?
I don't see any sign of it.
That's interesting. I mean, I don't know if we'd be able to see signs of it online anyway, so.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah. I mean, especially when most, like, my Jewish community technically only wants toxic and chaos and bullshit anyways. Like, they did a lot of that promoting to get issues to happen, and he went for it. So, and that caused a lot of issues, and that's what he wanted.
Yeah, true. I'm probably slightly jealous of him just having the drive to succeed, because a lot of people in chat are often like, look at Chris Blitus, he's so desperate for attention. Mate, I don't even have the drive to like do anything to succeed, let alone farm attention like Darius does, right? So,
I think he's just working. Like, when it's your job, you kind of have, I guess you do have to have some type of desperation. Like, when I stream, you have to be consistent, right? Like, you have to have some, drive. That's where your money's at, so. I think that's, like,
Yeah.
important. Not that it's, like, desperation. I mean, I guess there's been plenty of, like, as sucky as it is, it's always a mute stream, but he would mute the streams and save, instead of, like, where people be like, oh, he farmed you for content and all your mental breakdowns. Like, yeah, occasionally both slipped up and I would have breakdowns while streaming, but for the most part, he would risk his stream by muting it to handle the situation. And I think that's, like, kind of, I think that's important to take into account. Like, somebody who was desperate and only cared about just content probably wouldn't have been muting shit. It was just like, nah, fuck that. This is all getting on there,
Yeah. I was about to be like, fuck, what was I about to say? I was about to say, I don't know, something. But then Furby Fan posted a comment saying, Darius's stream is literally his life. I remember what I was going to say. So,
I mean, yeah,
no matter how much of like a loser Darius is, the loser part of his like ego or psychology will fight like really hard to keep the stream going, because he probably holds it like really close to his like personal belief in himself. But on that same note, he definitely also wants to have like a nice loving relationship, and for a while that was with you, right? So you could see him trying to put the effort in sometimes, like you're saying. Like he would mute the stream like all the time.
Yeah, he did the effort to spare me, I guess. So that's why I'm saying I wouldn't call that desperation for content if you're willing to risk people being like, L content, muted stream, and all that bullshit to make sure I was straight. So I think that matters, you know?
Yeah, I don't mean like desperate in like a pathetic way. I just mean like part of his mind will be like, holy shit. Like, as a man, you have to have like a fucking job and be a provider. It's like built into your psychology, apparently, right? Red pill, I'm red pilling right now. But yeah, unironically, there have been times in my life where I haven't been able to be there as a man, and it was fucking devastating. So it is what it is. Now my girlfriend got human trafficked. So
What?
yeah, feels bad, man.
I don't mean to laugh. That's just like crazy to say. Like how do you? I'm not laughing. I'm just like, I mean, I'm laughing out of. It's an automatic response of I don't know what the fuck, because like now I feel trolled. Yeah, my girlfriend got human trafficked. Like, she got kidnapped. Like, how do you know she got human trafficked?
Yeah, who would believe my life?
Well, no,
yeah.
I mean, people don't believe me even when I provide facts of shit. I'm just saying, like, human trafficked. Like, what do you mean? Like, is she kidnapped and she's gone?
She was a great woman, really high value, doing a lot of good things with her life, and I really loved her. But then one day I just human trafficked her because I wanted the money, and I really regret it.
Okay, so yeah, you're definitely fucking bullshitting me.
Yeah, no, that was a troll. I don't really want to talk about it, but remember that I was talking about that girl who threw boiling water at me? Her dad was like a 4'8" Indian dude who used to say that he was like a black belt. And she used to also think her cat was a reincarnation of like Genghis Khan, and that he was reincarnated as her cat who had no tail because her dad slammed it on the door because he was a rapist. So, you know, I'm just going to non sequitur with that.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I love that story.
Wow, that is insanity.
Yeah. Xena, if you had to kill someone, do you think it would like change you as a person, or do you more think that when people are like, I couldn't kill someone, it would change me? What would really happen is they would kill someone and then they would wake up the next morning and be like, fuck, I'm actually still just myself.
I do believe if I had to kill somebody and I did kill someone, it would definitely change a lot for me. I'm not sure how much, but I do think it would be a lot. I really think it would, depending on the circumstance too, like the context, but even the context matters, because like if somebody was obviously raping my family and I had to fucking kill them or kill that person, obviously like the
You'd probably kill them real good, right? You'd probably like...
Yeah, I'd be glad that I killed them. But I think the assault would be trauma. But now if it was like I was just in a situation where, I don't know, like we're in some tin in the ocean and like a person had to die in order to open the threshold, or I don't fucking know, like some weird crazy Saul shit, and I had to kill somebody.
Yeah, what if you had to like eat their body or something? Would that make it a bit harder? Would you rather just starve and...
Well, if they were already dead, would I eat them? Okay, cool. It's just meat, like whatever.
Yeah, it's just meat.
Yeah, it's just fucking meat at the end of the day. But if we could cook
Delicious
it, that's
meat.
different. Then let's see.
What if it was a DGG versus one of Sneako's sluts?
Okay, if I
would
kill
you...
somebody from... Okay, I
Which
don't
one would
care
you
about
eat?
that guy.
I'm
I
sorry.
don't care.
I actually felt bad about that. That issue.
No, like you don't have to feel bad. I literally don't care.
Yeah, it's fucked
Like,
up.
I just-
Obviously, you will. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to get into it, but
Yeah, I'm just
yeah.
There, like, there's no. I mean, I immediately went to exposing him and all of that. So, like, I clearly didn't have the respect and love that I had thought I had. Whereas obviously in this case, I'm not doing that to somebody else. So it's like I just talk my shit every now and then. But like we all have to sometimes. So yeah, if I had to kill somebody, would it be a DGGer? What DGGer would I kill?
Yeah, that's it. Which DGG is the most succulent, delicious DGG?
The best one to kill?
4 bags looks like he wants it.
It's the people putting their hands up for me, like they want to be killed so bad.
Yeah, would you be more likely to kill a DGG who was simping, like, kill me, mummy? Or would you take more satisfaction out of getting one who was, like, crying, like, please don't? And you'd be like, pathetic.
I would probably kill the one that.
You'd be like, Moshindaru.
Not the one that's pleading for their life. If they're pleading for their life, of course, no, I would not want to. I would not
No,
want to kill
you
them.
you wouldn't kill the most pathetic DGG?
No.
Okay. Or would you rather kill yourself first? Probably not,
They're
right?
saying kill me. Yeah, but if they're saying kill me, mommy, I would take the one that's actually like pleading to be killed, like volunteering, not one that's pleading for their life. Like, I think that's sick. Yeah, I think that's too sick.
Okay. It just makes me curious as to like where you're at. You
Probably
know?
kill Flaccid. He's like the most annoying one that constantly, like, I ignore him because he's always at me. And it's like, bro, I'll come in the DGG chat when I'm ready to see blue. And then I leave. That nigga's always at me though. And it's like, dude, I will never fuck you. Ever. And he's obsessed with me. Like, he literally is like obsessed. And I'm pretty sure he's one of the ones that comes in my Discord. Like, it's so weird. So, like, are you
Go
really
off,
jealous
Glenn.
of my? Like, are you really jealous of him or what?
What, am I jealous
that-
of Flaccid? Or Darius?
No, of Darius. Yeah, was that a joke?
I mean, I deal with a lot of negative emotions. And jealousy and anger and rage are all right on up there. It's better than feeling sad, though.
I see.
Are you going to do my tarot with me? I feel like we could do a good one, because, you know...
Do you do tarot, or am I gonna have to do the tarot?
Well, you're a witch, and I definitely feel like women have, like, a more intuitive nature. So...
Do your tarot win now?
Do you have tarot cards, or should we pull up
I mean,
some
I do
digital ones?
have tarot cards. I do
Yeah,
have tarot cards.
if you have your tarot on hand, we could go into it.
Okay, I can do a quick tarot reading, but like, why don't we schedule? Like, wouldn't you want to like schedule this? Like,
Well, I mean, it's just like a half
know-
hour project that we can just do like whenever, right? That's the neat part about it. DGG is going to hate it because it's all men, but whatevs. Actually, yeah, tarot, you don't even need to know like my star signs and shit. Why do people even need to know my star signs? I don't know. Fuck, everything reminds me of her. Jesus Christ.
Interesting. I'd be depressed parasocials in the chat that are literally so fucking pathetic.
Yeah, they wish they were me right now.
Yeah, even in the kick chat, it's so fucking pathetic.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Xena, stop sending me fucking flirtatious pictures.
I sent you
God.
flirtatious pictures.
Yeah, nice one. Just keep playing it off. Keep playing it off. Don't lie, you're an Aries.
So you want me to oh Jesus, I guess do your tarot, right?
Yeah, why not? I'm pretty dry on content. Did you ever watch like Jade as a Boss do tarot? She did a stunning one for Destiny. It was actually like correct. It was 100% correct.
Well, hold on. I've never. Let me go back to here. I haven't really seen any people that do like any of that content. I've wanted to for myself. Sometimes I'll read my own tarot on stream, but like that's it. And then like I just like briefly go over it or whatever.
Cool.
Yeah.
Maybe to get in the mood, you want to watch the Jade as a Boss tarot that she did for Destiny. It will be pretty hard to follow up from though.
Was Destiny involved in it when she did the reading, or did she just do the reading and he wasn't involved? Does that matter?
Yeah, no, he was there. They so Destiny.
No way.
Destiny, just like this was like when they first met. He just raided, you know, because he looks through Twitch and he's like, oh, let's find someone playing music or whatever, and he raids Jade, and then he comes back like 3 hours later and there's still like 4,000 DGGs sitting in her chat, and he's like, what the fuck? And it just turned out she was super entertaining. And she did tarot, and what did she predict, chat? I can't remember, but it's only 10 minutes if you want to watch it.
It's 10 minutes, you said?
Yeah.
Well, I guess just ask your chat if they want to watch it first. Otherwise, we could do something else. We could start drama with somebody.
Should we ask chat? Because
I mean, we could literally start drama with somebody.
I don't know. Starting drama with people just feels fucking pathetic.
But
And I am pretty pathetic though. Sorry, that probably was a little bit personal, but
well, if we're all part of, I don't actually. Well, no, I sometimes come in. I come in, but I'm not a DGG or I'm just Xena. I just happen to be around sometimes. So like, Kid
well,
said Chris would unironically fake yawn and try to put his arm around Xena in the call during a 10-minute stream. Bro, that's probably the funniest shit this nigga ever chatted.
I like the way you ended that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was actually kind of funny because like I was picturing it Xener.
Jesus. Don't say it like that.
So who do you have problems with in DGG? I know you've got beef with somebody. I guess it's just impossible not to have beef with someone in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. Calcifer and Kane and heaps of chatters hate me, but they are just literally internet strangers. Like, I'll never take advice from them. I'll never fucking care what they say.
Get them in here.
No. And I'm gonna play some Jade as a Boss for us. Hopefully you stick around till the end, because I do enjoy hanging out with you. But,
Alright, I'll watch some of it.
Yeah.
Alright, let me watch stream. Okay, I'll watch some of it just because I want to see if she's even a real fucking tarot reader.
Yeah, that's what she's good, man. She prays to Metatron and she got the hand symbols.
Okay, Dan, I'm ready. Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second before I do this. Okay.
Oh, yo, feel free to ask me to pause so you can react if you want. But yeah.
Okay.
I'm chilling. We're walking around a city, small city, and it's the winter. I'm going to the movies, the movie theater now. And
As a result, as I'm walking to the movie theater,
I have no shoes. I'm shooting.
There's a storm, Steve.
There's a storm?
I'm in the middle of my story.
Go ahead, Dan.
All right?
Hey, no one cares about your
No, forget it. Fine. You're not getting the rest of it. No.
Sorry, some of us like to have good comms, Dan, unlike you, who will just sit there in war zone.
Oh.
Tell us your story.
Yes, please.
Oh, St. Jade wants to hear it.
Yeah, she's probably the only person who wants to actually hear your story.
Probably,
See,
actually.
now I'm definitely not fucking with it. No, Mr. Mooten ruined it. No. Get Mr. Mooten to call me king.
Dan, you are a king.
You're king.
You are my king.
Here I was, in a small town/city, small size. What are you laughing at? Nothing's funny. You know what? Now I'm not telling it again. No, I'm done now.
Dan,
I'm done.
sorry.
No.
Tell us for the dream.
This motherfucker won't let me get past step 2. All right? Remain silent. Okay? I'll tell you. There I was, minding my own business, walking through a town/city of decent mid-size. It was winter, which was odd because I have no experience with winter. For many, many moons, I've been living in this warm place. I look down, I have no shoes. What the F? Where did my fucking shoes go? This is quite disturbing to me. Where are my fucking shoes? Oh well, I'll deal with that later. I'm gonna go to the movies. So anyways, I'm going to the movies. I don't know what is going on at this movie that I'm watching. I'm in there, I'm doing it. And then apparently I fall asleep in my dream, which is rare. I don't remember.
I'm sorry, but this story fucking trash.
No, I'm done.
This story is trash, Steven.
I don't know if there is an Evan's voice. I forgot about it. Oh, hey, what's up? Evan's voice got deeper after he died, okay? Can you do facial expressions? Well, it depends. If you say some real dumb shit, I might get upset. But otherwise, you know, just kind of chilling. This is when you've made me upset, when I'm sad, because you guys are saying dumb shit. Oh, and this is when you post some good-ass not safe for work in chat. Oh, hello, boobs.
I played chess the other day.
With who?
For like 2 hours. No, 1 hour, 2 hours.
Yeah, that's nice and
No,
all, but
his-
you know.
Wait.
Who asked?
Wait, who?
The Morty guy.
Who the fuck asked me? I'm so sorry.
Have you tried to do an American accent?
Oh yeah, do it. That's always really weird.
I know. I need to think. I'm not great at accents. I can do California is pretty much all I can do.
Just try it.
Just try it.
Oh, fine.
Please. Pretty please.
Okay. Oh my God, there's like a troll chasing me.
Close.
Is that enough? Does that satisfy you?
No.
Oh.
Welcome back to another episode of Do You Love Pop Culture? Today, our contestants, Dan, Mooten, and Destiny, will be competing for a Postmates gift card that I said I would give, but I probably actually won't because they all have money, but it sounds cute. Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Amazing. Dan first.
Yes, I will take before 2010 for 100.
Identify the internet user.
Ding!
Buzz! Fuck that!
Destiny?
That's some bullshit.
Who is Boxy?
Okay.
It's Boxy.
No, that is not.
You know, what is it?
That is
it.
correct.
Yeah, that is correct, Dan.
Foxy. Excellent. Great. So that's going to be 100 points for Destiny.
I'll take before 2010 for 200.
Oh boy, oh
This
boy, oh boy.
acronymized website launched in
What is
Destiny.
youarethemannowdog.com?
That is correct. Thank you. Oh
Thank you.
shit, hold on.
Before 2010 for 300. I seem to be on a roll here.
No! It's latency!
Yeah, I just got banned, but whatever. I had this account the whole time, so not like I was intentionally trying to make a new one to get around my previous embed ban, but whatevs.
Who is
You're just clicking before you know the.
Haha, fuck you, right to bear arms. I'm already at rock bottom. I'm already dirt. You can't grind me down.
I'm not. I know. I just read it. Who is Moon?
That is correct.
Okay, I'll take before 2010 for 400.
Okay. What was the name of the 2001 hoax website Destiny?
What is bonsaikitten.com?
I wouldn't know.
That is correct.
I wrote an email to the creator of this website. I was very upset. Just a little geography for 100. Where is Omaha, Nebraska? What is Wyoming? MS.
What female League of Legends?
What is Team Siren?
There is something wrong with the buzzer. I am smashing it.
Who is Leafy?
He's not even reading the question!
Moot.
2 Chainz.
What famous Hollywood couple announced via Twitter in March 2020 they would be quarantining Moot?
I believe this was fuck, what's his name? He's the guy from Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't remember.
Destiny.
Who is Mr. and Mrs. Hanks?
Hold up, I just want to address another retarded chatter. If I already had this account to get around my embed ban before I got embed banned, how would that make any sense? Do you think I just looked into the future to know that I would be embed banned, so I pre-made an account? No, dude, I just already had my kick chat linked up.
You get one guide.
Yeah, I am getting one. So, wow, this is the first time I've been one guide. What the fuck? That's crazy. Thanks for keeping me in line, Xena. You're actually my mentor.
It's okay. It happens to the best of us. We all get one guide sometimes. Someone comes in there, and you just see something, and you're just like, this little bitch. And you just gotta say it. Just got to. Because it's like, you know, it's not just one person. You know, there's multiple others with the same retarded ass fucking comment about to come and say it, even if it's not in the same day. So it's like, are you getting one guide or are you just addressing what needs to be addressed, you know?
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I should have been louder, like Hassan would have been.
What were you banned from? And why?
So my Twitch account is like embed banned because I conduct movies like fairly often.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I got embed
I like
banned.
doing the movies, but like they be getting mad when like these, even you can't even stream movies on Kick no more. Like,
Yeah, Kick is actually way harsher to me than Twitch. I've never been banned on Twitch for doing movies, but pretty routinely I get told to get the fuck off Kick when I do it. But it's all good because I'm doing both at the same time, all the time anyway, which is exactly how I got into this situation where people started watching. Well, I mean, I did embed my Kick to react to. Well, I wasn't really reacting, I was just covering all the drama with that girl who was in earlier, who I've already forgotten who she was, so. Sorry, I need to keep refreshing DGG so I can see chat. Fuck my life.
I'm just confused, like, why? Okay.
What's up?
Why aren't movies banned right now?
Yeah, movies were banned, and...
Hey, but if Destiny's traveling for a short period of time, movies are supposed to be unbanned.
No, we need express permission from Destiny. And he's not given it. So yeah, unless Destiny comes in and says like, yeah, sure, watch The Fountain 2006, go ahead, then it's not cool to watch movies. So my Twitch got embed banned, although I'm not like watching movies right now or anything. I'm literally just reviewing like the Emmia girl. So pretty uncalled for ban, but equally, I'm not gonna like argue with RTVA about it. Hope you get ran over by a fucking kangaroo. Creative. Very creative. We might just react to some more Jade stuff. I'm hoping this tarot, because I swear it was longer than what it is, but there's only like 4 minutes left in this video.
Sorry, what's running in Discord right now? I was watching, and then I was watching a little bit of the stream earlier, Darius's stream, but then I got on here. Well, I was talking to my friend, and then I went in DGG chat, and then they were tagging me. Then I clicked your stream. I was like, oh, let me join. And then now I'm like surfing through the web, and in my Discord, they're saying people are streaming. They said Irrelevant is streaming. I guess everybody's streaming tonight, huh?
What do you mean, everybody?
Like, just like people that I watch stream are streaming. I don't watch many people, so it's like, you know.
Yeah, I do know. I literally use Twitch to get all my social needs, because spent a lot of years just being like a lone wolf. Realized it's not really healthy just to not talk to people. So yeah, I don't really think that's like attention seeking. I think it's just retarded. But no more talking to DGG anymore. Omega lol.
I
Bum
mean,
bum bum bum.
I didn't really. I streamed earlier today and I got like over 100 subs. So I was like, do I really like? I don't know if I should stream again.
Jesus Christ!
So,
Don't you like wanna like feed off that? Like, remember, I don't know who it was. That dude did that 24-hour stream and he got more subs than anyone ever over the course of like a month. Do you not
I
feel
did a good
like the
24-hour
need to like
stream
keep going?
before. The only time I did a 24-hour stream out, and I ended up I got banned because my tab fell. It was in Arizona. I was with my ex, but I did a 24-hour stream then too. We had TTS on. I fell asleep and shit, so that was fun. But like other than that, I haven't really done that 24-hour stuff again. So yeah, I streamed for a bit today, and I wasn't doing anything but like staring at the camera and like chatting a bit, and just being a little depressed. And like I got my subs and
Why are
we're
you so
watching movies.
depressed, dog? Like, even just in this like little past like minute or two, you just have so much success like in your life that like getting 100
Yeah, but it's
subs
like
just
even
doesn't
with
cause the reaction
even
in you
with
that I feel like it would
success,
cause in
like
me, right?
yeah, but it's like even with success, even with like it's weird. I don't know. What is
Yeah.
success when like you're just going through shit? Like you know what I'm saying? Like it just
I feel like it's just like your hopes and
all these
expectations being fulfilled is like
yeah, like
success.
all these big time podcasting creators that hit me up daily trying to hang out and they like want to do content and link up. Like I have stuff scheduled, but like I've been pushing it back and pushing it back. And I've just been more like, bro, like I'm just going through it and it's like I don't know how well I can interact with people when even my own streams are emo and I can't interact the way that I need to or used to. It's like I'm going through it. Like I mean, I was in a relationship where I think for the first time I actually had real feelings and it wasn't necessarily like a placeholder or like a like when you get comfortable with somebody or have an infatuation because you're in love with an idea. So it was a little different. So like knowing from the trauma of my past and obviously their trauma having effect on that and all the toxic shit, it kind of just like fucked it over. So it's like that's all I have to reflect on. So it's like it's still a struggle and then I'm going through therapy and like understanding other like the issues and how deeply rooted they are from like what I actually had been through in the past like with past relationships, like not understanding how like being hospitalized and losing a child that I more than likely would obviously have already maybe had an abortion with anyway, but just when it's not your choice it does cause a different effect for you, like you know, what if I didn't want to do that, what if I would have kept it, you know, just like stuff like that can
Yeah, I
be
know.
deep-rooted trauma in your subconscious and you're not willing to, I guess, acknowledge that, it causes more problems. So like
Do
and then like the
you
stuff that
so
I didn't really
talking about
I
it?
hid from yeah, and I like hid it from friends and family just because like it was embarrassing, like being put in the hospital and shit. Like I would just acted like I would just lie and be like, no, this is from a boxing match, or like I would just lie or whatever, and like I just kept it from my family, so that is also like traumatic too, because it's like you don't really like to lie to your family. And yeah, having to talk about it professionally and like get it assessed and have them break it down is like really triggering. But, you know.
Hmm. You know, in like movies or whatever, where like characters have these like redemption arcs, but it's usually just like some
Well, that's why
metaphor. Do you ever think about like metaphorically
why I
overcoming your problems? Like maybe if you got a little statue that was like a nurse and then you just like smashed it to pieces, it would help you like emotionally process some of that shit.
I don't I know. I think I've been through enough trauma and issues with dealing with my relationships. All relationships I've been through something that is probably traumatic to the point where no, I think professional help is probably the best thing for me, not metaphorically overcoming anything.
You're saying professional help is
I
good?
need
because like that's sort of the opposite of what I'm saying. Because professional help is often just like talking about your problems rather than like doing something about it. Because there's that natural conflict of interest where if a certain therapist tells you that you should do something to fix it, and then they keep telling all of their patients to like do that thing, it's inherently like a conflict of interest. Like if you're a therapist and you're like, fuck, like half of my patients have quit their job over the past 1 year. Is it my fault that they're all quitting their jobs?
Yeah, but I think
You know what I mean?
understanding what I'm going through in a different sense versus just like I'll have like when I try to like think about everything I've been through, I can spiral in this like insecure way of like, oh, I've done this for this person, I've done that for this person, and all they did was this, that, and the third, and like it just becomes an endless spiral that causes issues versus like talking to somebody who's not gonna be emotionally invested or personally invested and they can help you like assess your feelings better. I think it does help me. I don't know. Originally I didn't like it and it got me when I first was
Okay,
doing
well,
psych
like,
and
here's a good
it got me
example.
suicidal.
Did you tell your therapist that you sculled like a bunch of bourbon and then drove for an hour?
Because I didn't.
Oh, I thought I watched that happen live on stream, and you totally did not
No.
play my anime playlist song, which was not cool, bro.
You did not send me an anime playlist song, but one, I had like the last stream, for example, I had the last little bit that was in my Jack bottle that I'd been nursing on for over a week, and it was less
Nice.
than 2 shots. And then an hour later, did I drive? Yes. I mean,
Okay,
2
that's actually
shots,
pretty
you're not
good.
gonna yeah, you're not gonna be intoxicated. And then on my sister's birthday, when I started a stream, I left my house because I was at my sister's birthday, and obviously I couldn't even, we didn't drink. I think my other sister drank, but me and my sister whose birthday it was, she didn't drink because she was driving as well. So when we both left, I had to go back to Miami, which was like an hour and a half, about 2 hours. And I was driving, turning the fuck up in the car. As soon as I got back to the house, that's when I started fucking drinking and I got drunk.
Yeah, I don't think you streamed anymore that night, did you?
Yeah, I did when I was after the drink, and that was it.
All right. Well, I fell asleep in between those points,
Yeah,
but
but the
it was a
last
lot more
time-
convincing on stream that you were like, or it was. It seemed like on stream like you drunk a whole lot, but equally as well on stream you were crying and stuff at one point, but then as soon as you like saw those cops, you like reined in all of your emotions and you were like totally on point. And yeah, I'm glad you didn't actually kill yourself that night, because I definitely don't want to like see you get fucking hurt or like in a car wreck or something. Obviously drunk driving causes a lot of danger for the people around you, so
yeah, and I don't.
yeah,
I
good on
wouldn't
you
do
for
that,
not doing that shit.
Especially on my sister's birthday of all days.
Okay, but so hypothetically, if that had happened and you had actually been like fucking drunk and then driving around and then you told your therapist about it, what do you think they would have said to you about it?
Honestly, I mean, I don't know, so because
Yeah,
I
me
don't have to
neither.
ask that.
Because like they
I
can't
don't know.
tell you what I just told you, because once again it's like kind of weird for your therapist. Well, they could probably be like, hey, don't drunk drive because you'll hurt people around you, like hit on with an innocent
Yeah,
family,
and I think
but they can't be like,
they-
I don't want to see you hurt yourself, because that's like way too fucking personal.
No, they could say that. Your therapist could tell you that they wouldn't, that it, and remind you that you have family and stuff like that that actually gives a fuck about you. Absolutely. That's their job.
Well, it's not really their job to be your
It's to
friend.
remind you that you have, yeah, but like it's to remind you that you have family that cares about you and stuff like that.
Yeah, I guess you're right. They could proxy it with other people who do care about you.
Mhm.
That makes sense. Yeah, I'm meant to live in a country where we get like free healthcare and shit, but we really just don't get it here. It's a fucked up situation. It's like I don't know if I should act more crazy when I finally get to talk to a doctor, because like if I don't act crazy enough, I don't get help, or I don't get help anyway. It's just a weird feeling, because normally you want to represent like yourself in the best light possible, but if you do that, they're just like, you'll be fine. It's like,
right.
I'm not fine. I'm fucked. So I don't know. That's just why I was asking.
I mean, then. Jesus.
Yeah, no, don't
like,
even overthink it. We should just keep watching this video.
I mean, if you want to watch the video, then yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I do.
Quinn. It was trending on Twitter.
No, you fucked me, Mr. Minton.
Part of before.
So like, you don't agree with therapy at all?
What is the?
Huh? Oh. No. Obviously, therapy works for a lot of people, but I'm probably like lucky that I am able to like introspect to like a pretty decent level, and I find after like, you know, my entire adulthood of like introspecting at the problems of when I was a child and getting over my shit, talking to people about it over and over and over doesn't really do anything. Yeah, talking to people does do something, but talking to people over and over and over about your problems is probably counterproductive. And that is sort of the vibe from a lot of therapy, is to not like encourage you to take action, because if they do encourage you to do specific things, it creates that problem where the therapist is like, man, why do I keep having all of my people quit their job? And it's like, well, it's because you keep like encouraging them to quit their job. Or maybe he's not though, like maybe Dr. K is doing it in like a way where he's just telling people to like go chase what they want in life and then they quit their job. And that's not really his fault or a conflict of interest that he's causing. Sorry, I don't know if that makes sense. It's hard to explain.
But you wouldn't agree that, like, given what I've been like going through, it wouldn't be productive for me to do therapy? I don't know. I think that's kind of
No, it's definitely, you've got so much going on in your life that it's probably really good to like bounce that off like a normal person, particularly someone who you're like paying to be. You're basically paying them to like meditate over it for you.
Or just break down where my issues are and what they are, and better ways to like better ways to overcome the issues that I'm struggling with, and like stuff like that. So that's been like, you know, like constantly feeling like lied to, or feeling like they have bad intentions with me. Like I have terrible trust issues, and that's been an issue in friendships and clearly relationships. Like it's really hard for me to trust somebody, and then like maybe
so that's a good
overanalyze
reason. Like a trained professional is probably going to have like techniques like CBT that can help you get over that. And that's not really my personal experience. Personally, it just seems like therapists are like pretty jaded and make snap judgments. But intellectually, I imagine that a good therapist would have been trained over many years to like not have any biases and to make sure that they run all the appropriate tests, whether or not that's just like a numbered quiz of like 100 things and they record like 3-hour long conversations with you and blah 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 blah. That's obviously what a good one would do. So if you can get one who's doing that, then it's probably really good. And it's just interesting that you do have like so much success and blessings in your life. Like you've got talent and you're a hot woman, beautiful light-skinned female. So
being good looking can often lead to having issues too, especially when it comes to like trust or like in the relationship sense, because then you don't know when somebody's genuine with you, because a lot of times you're gonna think, okay, this person's trying to fuck with me because of the way I look and they want to look good with me, like type, you know, just like random shit like they usually say. So
definitely.
That's why I think it's important for me to, you know.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
But,
it's hard not to play devil's advocate and say like, at least you're not ugly. Because I totally respect that, like, being super hot is pretty rough sometimes. Yeah.
So you're gonna go back to watching this video thing?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. I am going to use the bathroom, drink some of this water, and then fucking...
Wait, someone should sub to Xena and she'll just piss herself right now on stream.
No fucking way. I'm not. I want to
piss yourself. Just piss.
Eat some of this, drink this water. I'm gonna eat some of these snacks before I just keep throwing up. So I need like, I've been eating like sweet after sweets. Like I got chocolate, I got these nerd gummies, and I'm just feeling nauseous right now. Huh?
Are you pregnant?
Am I pregnant?
Don't strawman me. Give me the strawman voice. What the fuck? Sorry. I guess that's... Maybe we'll don't even answer on stream. It's an awkward question.
I just be
I
feeling
probably
like
shouldn't have responded like that. Sorry. I should have just been like, yo, do you want to talk about why you're throwing up? And maybe we can figure out how to make that better. Let's just pretend I said that.
Yeah. Tourniquet is so fucking retarded. Tourniquet, like, you don't even know the story of it. I was like 21, 22, and I had someone that I let live with me who I trusted more than anything, who convinced me to do some shit, and then I was doing it, and like, the reason I got points is because I quit early on, because I was like, okay, something's not right. That's when I knew, like, first it was, oh, no, this is legal, this is legal. It was like a whole bunch of shit. You could just look up the case. I don't really give a fuck. But then, yeah, and then they turned around and snitched after I quit, and they kept doing it for 2 more years, and it's just, like, crazy.
Okay.
Stalk Boy said, run for your life, he's gonna stalk you IRL. I guess we're all stalkers, so.
Yeah, I would never stalk you, Xena. I was going to throw like a...
Alright.
I was going to insult you after that, but whatevs.
Before I fucking throw up,
Yeah.
because I'm already eating
Gross.
bleach, like, I'm, like, shaky and shit.
Alright, go do it.
The Mandalorian.
And yeah, like, the reason
Dan,
it went down to 1 million is they kept doing it for, like, a year.
Uh-huh.
My restitution, they told me I had to pay 100K out of damages or whatever the fuck. Whereas they kept going. So, and that's like the issue. But it is what it is. Like, I had this lady living with me and shit, and it was just weird, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah. True. Alright, go piss. Go piss, girl.
Bye.
Alright. Oh, she fucking going to piss was just her excuse to leave.
Board is yours. In 2008,
I'll hold her accountable to that later. I'll be like, you know, Xena, if you just want to leave, you don't have to fucking make an excuse.
What is Theranos?
that is correct.
Fame, fraud, and final checks 300.
That is the Daily Double. What influencer gained massive...
Belle Delphine. Who is Belle Delphine?
Dan gets double of that 300, which puts him at 1,000 points, coming up right behind
coming back.
Destiny. Okay, all right. Dan, the board is yours. In August 2020, who became the...
Who is Elon Musk?
That is incorrect. Dan,
Who
it goes to you.
is Jeff Bezos?
That is correct.
Cringe.
Let's
Dan
go,
coming-
Dan.
Who is Joe Exotic?
Dan, that is correct.
Oh
that is absolutely
goddamner.
correct.
Disgusting.
Oh my god.
What is Friends?
This should have been in the 1990s
Dan is gonna
category.
take it.
They should have been in
Dan
the
is gonna take
1990s category. What is this doing out here?
The Netflix series Selling Sunset follows people in what profession? Dan?
What is real estate?
Dan, that is absolutely correct. Coming in at
What are these shows? Who watches this stuff? I don't know how you live with yourself. I don't know how you can sleep in. Okay, let's stop triggering each other, guys. Let's go. Right there, I pinged the drop, okay? Follow me.
We're getting at the superstar.
Just-
This is level low.
Jump. I'm gonna tell you exactly where we're dropping, guys, okay?
Okay, I'm dropping exactly where you drop, but Dan
Right
is gonna
there.
drop 8 million feet away.
I pinged it, okay? Drop it 700.
There's people.
There's many people, and there's no fucking entrance
See, they're
here.
above you, above you.
If you guys don't see the entrance,
You know what I said?
I don't understand how it's right there and you guys couldn't do it.
I said, are we going on top? Oh my god, there's so... You
I
fucked
can't-
us.
I'm sorry, I
You're
can't
just,
believe
you're
you.
dog shit.
I just-
You're
I
dog
don't know what
shit.
to say to
Hey,
you.
this is me.
Like,
This is me. Hey,
can
are we
somebody-
going on
wait, can
top?
somebody
You go,
do me a
no,
favor?
we're going below.
What? No, I said we're not going
Is that on top? Is that on the top or not?
It's not on the top, Dan, because if
Really?
you look up, there's something
It looked
above
like
you.
we're on the fucking roof.
No.
My bad.
Whoa, you didn't ask me we were going. First of all, that wasn't the roof, okay? That was not
That,
the
oh,
top.
really?
It
That
doesn't
was
count
a
as the
roof.
top.
That was a roof. Okay.
Dan.
That had water membrane on it right there, designed to repel the elements. That was a roof.
Dan, when
I
your
guarantee
wife
you.
asks you to be on top tonight, Dan, do you get on the bottom and say, well, I'm on top of the bed? That doesn't
No,
make any
no.
sense. Yeah.
That I have to.
Alright, we finally made it. I just remembered though, we're not meant to be stopping that Nenia stuff. I know she wanted us to stop, but she wasn't convincing at all. I can always like look through and see what other content I've got on her, but if anyone has any other Emmia links, link them in Cook Chat, because I definitely want to see what ended up happening with that racist woman.
Alright, I think we're shuffled enough. Let's get it going.
Hold on, whoa! The cards are gonna tell her when it's time to stop shuffling, Dan, you dumb fuck.
He could tell me when to stop, and that's like...
did.
Okay. The Chariot, oh shit. Okay, so... I don't know if you're like playing with a new idea, with like business or within.
Yeah.
But you should definitely do it. It's asking you to have hope for it, and you have to make a decision. If you're hesitant about it, don't be hesitant.
Oh my god, Dan. Holy shit.
It's real.
It
Steven,
actually,
real.
Dan.
It's
I'm
unironically
shivering
real.
right now.
I can't believe it.
Okay, next card. Shut the fuck up.
You should get some obsidian placed on your computer. You won't get banned.
Oh yeah, do you have any shungite?
Okay, if you have something in there about how Steven is short and about to be homeless, you gotta tell him, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? I will be brutally honest.
Yeah, but also if it's positive too, if you draw the card of huge dicks or whatever, you know, yeah, just make sure you read that shit out.
You got the Page of Swords and Edge of Swords. So Swords energy, if you don't know, is very intellectual, it's non-emotional. I don't know if you got in trouble being closed-minded about a situation. I feel like something in your past has kind of made you cold and made you... Sometimes intellectualizing your emotions isn't the best. Maybe you have to deal with yourself more softly to actually get to the root of the problem. But yeah, that's it.
Wow. Okay.
But it's just the energy is not
It's not
put in the right place.
Yes, exactly as I was thinking. Just it's misdirected.
Oh my god.
Remember to hit that like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification bell so that my videos show up right in your feed.
What the fuck? I'm not satisfied. I want the actual tarot reading. Tarot reading for Hasanabe leaves Destiny crying.
Destiny, that's a woman's name. You were raised by your daddy and mama. That makes you half man and half woman. You are a beta. You're not a real man beta. I just have one question for your beta. There's just one thing I want to know. Destiny, do you love black people? Just answer the question. Destiny, do you love all people? Do you really love the blacks? Destiny, do you love black people? Why can't you just answer the question? Destiny, do you love all people? Do you agree that there's no such thing as racism, sexism, homophobism, Islamophobism, deadbeat dadism, white supremacism, and all the other isms?
Amazing. Is this gonna be
In his
like
past, he's had troubles with identity issues and feeling like he's not enough. And that's probably why he feels like he has to go somewhere else. He just needs to learn how to be himself and not be other people. I feel like he has issues with
This is a really important one, okay?
Okay. Oof.
Okay, I'm not gonna give you too much information. I'm just gonna say their name is H, and they're from Turkey, okay?
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh my god.
This is important. Okay.
So this is just a general reading, checking in, or are you wondering any specifics? Does he have a death wish?
Do you want any hints? Should I give you some hints right now?
No. If you, I mean, it's up to you. Like,
Well,
what
I can tell you that Steve is not a biggest fan of this person.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, go.
Ancestor, spirit guides, archangel, archangel Metatron. This is for H in Turkey.
Well, from Turkey. I don't say they're in Turkey.
From Turkey. From Turkey. Just to check in. What do we need to know about this individual?
We want to
any
know how they're doing right
information-
now.
How are they doing right now? Any information that you bring is much appreciated. Oh, it's kind of messy. So I usually, the way I shuffle changes depending on like the energy. Like his energy seems very messy at the moment.
For sure.
Like might not know what he wants. Might be confused about his life at the moment. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, King of Pentacles in reverse. So the heart of the problem. He feels like he's not where he should be career-wise or education-wise or anything that has to do with furthering yourself individually on a professional level. King of Wands. He needs to... But the thing is, he just needs to learn how to be himself and not be other people. I feel like he has issues with feeling pressured into wanting to conform into what he thinks people want him to be.
Yeah.
But yeah, the answer here is just to be himself, and that's where he's gonna find the most Doolittle, thanks for the prime. The most, I guess, success. Because, yeah, King of Pentacles right now, he's not in a... Okay. Yeah, he might be taking a break. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of Swords. This is all about meditation. This is all about stopping. I'll show. See? This is not movement.
Oh, okay.
He might not feel passionate about what he's doing. And that's why he might burn out easily because he's doing things that he doesn't feel passionate about. Oh, that one wanted to come out. Let me see.
So maybe like a lot of his energy is
Okay.
going into something that he doesn't truly feel passionate about right now, or at least
Yeah, but he thinks that's the way that he should go. But he logically in his brain he thinks that that's what he wants, but in his heart, it's it doesn't you know when you're passionate about something it just clicks. So this doesn't click for him. Okay, and then we have this card. So in his past, he's had troubles with identity issues and feeling like he's not enough. And that's probably why he feels like he has to go somewhere else. He feels this reading is a lot of who am I? Do I like who I am? And feeling like, well, they're successful doing what they're doing. I should learn from that. But he's not learning about himself.
True.
He needs to learn from himself, because his self-awareness is just like it's gone. He doesn't take time to like sit and look within. The Magician in reverse. He's been manifesting the wrong stuff. He has a lot of vigor and hope, but it's manifesting negative things for him. This all lies, I think, in identity issues. He doesn't know what he's doing. Okay, and then yeah, I feel like, well, I know Dan mentioned that you and him clash, so I'm sorry that there's a bit of bias, but you did get this card, which is all about fighting.
Oh, jeez.
I'll show it. And it's yeah, he probably calls himself a bold personality, which just means he's a dick. Wait. Okay. Oh, card fell. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so Ace of Cups in reverse. Yikers. Yeah, this is, you know what I said about him not knowing who he is. His emotional. I think he turns sadness into anger. It could, because he doesn't know how to deal with sadness, because it's a lot of people think, I feel like he doesn't like feeling weak. So if he's really upset about himself, he will be livid at first. I used to do it. I thought that being sad and crying was weakness, so I got just pissed and, you know, but yeah, a lot of people mistake anger for anger, but it's just he's struggling right now and he's worrying a lot. See, I'll show you. It's literally the worry card. It's crying in his bed. Something's keeping him up at night. And then we have, you know how I said that he doesn't know what he wants. This is the card about the crossroads. This is making decisions, and the biggest determiner of you knowing who you are is if you can make decisions for yourself. One of the this is just, it's in reverse. He doesn't know where to go. He doesn't know where to go from. He's kind of just like shooting in the distance and hoping it lands, not having a plan. I feel, yeah, he might have had like a really unloving dad figure in his life.
Wow.
The moon card in reverse. Yeah, this is dealing with emotions, seeing the unknown. The moon card is all about introspection and taking time to discover new things about yourself, about the darker side of humanity, but you know, just like doing shadow work meaning the stuff that you don't really want to deal with in your past. Yeah, so this is in the spot of the outcome. So I feel like he's very much resisting on the emotional and very much resisting on his flaws. He doesn't want to see them. But he knows they're there because he's very upset at the moment. And then at the bottom of the card, yeah, we got the worry card again, which is he thinks he's trapped, but he can just untie himself and like go out, but he thinks he needs to be a certain way.
Gotcha.
Dogs for life? Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Dogs for life? Wait, what's dogs for life? What is dogs for life? Wait. Wait, what? Is this a bots? At least you didn't get the Russian ones this time. Wait, why is there so many? Wait, what's going on? Wait, dogs? Destiny raid? Wait. Destiny raid? Wait, what the fuck? Oh wait, holy shit. Whoa. Wait. What? Wait. 1,612 Pandans? Enjoy. Pandans? Enjoy. Sinner. What's wrong?
If we die, we're fucked. That's what's wrong. What do you mean? Why do you keep asking me what's wrong? How do you not know what's wrong?
Okay, but you're saying goddammit Jade, like it's my fault.
It's not, well, you gave us a really bad tarot reading. If I'm gonna be completely honest with you, if I'm gonna be 100% factual with you.
Okay.
Your tarot reading is probably what's fucking us right now.
Okay. Well, I got Melina debating Emmia, so we'll watch that.
Wait, what's happening?
There was definitely another Jade video, but I can't even remember what it was or which browser I had it. LinkedIn. So let's watch the Emmia versus Melina. Remember to like and subscribe to the channel or whatever, and tell RTBA that I don't deserve to be banned, unless you think I do deserve to be banned, in which case be true to yourself. Wait, was it Emmia versus Melina? Or Hassan versus Melina? I must have had this mistaken. This came through with all the Emmia vids though, so it must be somewhat relevant.
Should we defund the police?
No.
No.
You should have voted me off in the last round.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
No.
What do you guys? What do you mean by defund the police? Because the first question
Like
about
completely
this issue is,
eliminate.
what do you mean?
This
How do
is
you-
the
how do you
first
define-
fucking problem that you've got, right? The defund the police is one of the worst political slogans of all time because it requires like another 5 fucking paragraphs about how you really don't mean defund the police and you mean just put some money from here to here. It's fucking so stupid. Like, not even the people chanting defund the police even really know whether or not they want to defund the fucking police.
Some of them do. Some of them do are actually in favor of abolishing the police. I know.
Yeah,
Joe
I know.
Biden-
Some are and a lot aren't. It's fucking madness. Like, they
Yeah.
don't even agree on what their slogan means.
It's not the best optics.
No.
It's terrible for Democrats, which is why I guess I love the topic because it makes leftists and Democrats just look insane.
Well, not necessarily, right? Like, look. So, if you look at the people who actually do want to abolish police in their entirety, I agree. I think that's complete naive bullshit.
Right.
We'd
Oh,
have
you
to live in a
ACAB people. Ugh.
We'd have to live in a utopia. We clearly don't. Very often, the people I've seen making that argument, even at the protests that they're at currently, they will call the police to like have people removed, showing that on some level they do understand there is a need for an authoritative element within society that you can rely on to stop potential violent elements or negative elements having disparate power over you. But
I don't know. I
then-
think Baz was a pretty utopian view of like what a
Right there, that
non-police
shows
state
that
is.
even if you abolish the police, you just get new police in their stead. Instead, it's just some unaccountable guy and his friends who claim their mantle as the police, but still,
Yeah.
Okay.
authority,
Our
authority fills the vacuum.
Our need for some form of policing, no matter what you call it, is not going to magically go away.
Exactly.
No matter how much we say ACAB or how much we say abolish the police. This is a fundamental disagreement that I think I have with people, I guess people who misunderstand my position. My position isn't simply to say, I mean, I will say ACAB and I can describe it further if you guys would like, but that's a totally separate tangent. But when it comes to defunding the police, I don't really care about the optics as far as I care more about making sure that people understand what it means. Defunding the police means that we need to roll back the massive amount of spending that we have given to precincts all across the nation since the 60s by calling it community policing or any number of different reasons with very little accountability while changing legislation so that cops can pretty much get away with murder extrajudiciously as long as they can state that they were in a reasonable fear for their lives or had a reasonable fear that this person that they were following was a threat to other people's safety. We have a lot of stupid rules that allow police.
Wait, don't you hate
officers
cops
to-
no matter what?
No, I don't hate cops no matter what. I think that police officers can be good people outside of being a police officer, but
As soon as they put the badge on, they're a fucking dickhead. Is that what you're saying?
But when they have the badge on and they have to enforce all laws, even really shitty laws, then yes, they have to be bad. They have to be bad. You can start and you can join the police force with honorable intentions to protect and serve.
So wild take,
That's
dude.
definitely different than ICE, for example. But if you are,
I want to hear a
ultimately,
rebuttal from
when
Sushi.
you are upholding all laws, including unjust laws, yes, of course, you are doing something that's bad. Now, that doesn't mean that there shouldn't be no fucking policing force. I'm not advocating for that at all. All right?
Okay,
I hope that's clear what my position is on that. But
Let-
defunding the police is a good idea overall, and we need to
Hassan,
refund
I want to hear from Sushi.
social safety nets.
I
What?
actually personally think that we need to increase funding for police, because like there's actually like people like say they want to like reallocate some funding from the police and then create like a social worker type thing to like for mental health issues and things of that nature. I actually think that we should just add more funding to the police force so we can accommodate for that. But the thing is, you need to understand, first responders on like the medical field, whether it's mental health or physical health, whatever, they actually have to, no matter what, have to wait for a police response just in case to also do something called C and safety. So I would actually just increase the funding for police, allow for these like social workers, the things that people actually usually want when they don't want to abolish the police wholeheartedly, and basically have it so, you know, if they go on scene for a mental health case, we have a police officer with them in tandem. On top of that, the fact that you think that cops are inherently bad because they have to enforce laws that you may or may not agree with is kind of fucking asinine, right? Like, why don't you just like elect people who are gonna systematically go after those laws and try to repeal them, right? But on top of that, like, there's also like things like officers, and you see it quite often, like when a governor enacts something that a sheriff personally believes goes against the Constitution, they don't enforce those laws. So like, I don't know, dude. Like,
he's making a systemic. He's making a systemic argument, presumably, right?
shoulder to shoulder with law,
like Hassan, I think, is saying that all cops are bad in the sense that they are the system requires that they act at least some of the time in ways which we would agree are bad. Is that your point?
Yeah.
Now, I think that is another example of messaging that is bad, but I mean, I get that point. I guess the thing that gets me though, Sushi, is, and the problem with this kind of messaging is it seems to make it very difficult to discuss the issues that are bad about the police. Like, for example, I did a video about police unions and how police unions basically they help make all cops bad in some degree, in a systemic type argument, right? Because they make it so that some of the problems Hassan mentioned, for example, not all of them are enmeshed in law, but at least some of them are. Some of them are enmeshed in police contracts, police union contracts that are negotiated by unions, and they make it so that it's very difficult to fire police officers who commit crimes or break the law or whatever.
If you want to talk about reform of police unions, I'm right there with you.
Melina, go
yeah,
ahead.
well, like Duke Law did research where they found that 90% of officers are good, but the 10 that are bad, they can't get rid of. They cause 90% of the problem.
Facts, and I have no issue with us like attacking police unions.
Melina, go ahead.
So it's not just the unions though. Like the Garner and numerous other decisions have like.
Isn't there a clip? Isn't there a clip of like kind of like no matter what, like if you're a cop?
Oh my God, Melina, really? You're getting fucking DGG clips from a conversation that I had with your fiance? Like, I thought we weren't gonna do this, but if you wanna have this conversation over and over again, yes.
Well, I guess Destiny wasn't
boyfriend. Even in that conversation with your boyfriend, who I guess I'm arguing against, considering that
I think you're too scared to have him here. Isn't that like the whole thing why you're never on the same shows anymore?
I don't know. I think it might be bad
I
optics
was
if
under the
somebody calls
impression that I
black
got
people
my-
Uncle
my,
Tons on the
today
show
for
is
that
a good
reason.
idea.
Anyway,
so if I can no, that's what.
No,
Steven
I'm
said,
saying
apparently.
Destiny directly called me an.
If I can steer us away from this awkwardness for a second, basically I think, like, you know, the problem you've got overall is kind of like been identified by Bastian. It's like the argumentation becomes ridiculous when if the central premise to your argument is that some laws are bad, therefore, and police have to enforce them as part of their job, therefore all police are bad, all cops are bastards, whatever. It's really like, you know, it's childlike thinking. It's not very nuanced, and there's obviously a lot more to it. I've never been. I'll finish. I've never been on board with this idea that all cops are bastards. Even as someone that, like, on my podcast, I regularly talk about police brutality, how out of control it is, the way the militarization of the police in America has got to a point where citizens are actually, like, you know, just being shot for like low-level offenses that probably didn't even need police intervention in the first place. This is a big problem. But when we talk about defund the police, You absolutely, Basti hit the nail on the head here. You start with the unions. The unions have to protect members. That's how a union works. So it's the unions that basically empower bad police. It's the unions who say, we will protect your job no matter what. You've got to take their money away. They're the people that are making the legal arguments, giving you the free, high-powered lawyers. You know, like, look at the guy that kneeled on George Floyd. He had something like 14 separate brutality complaints prior to that. Why does that motherfucker still have a badge? Police unions. So you take their money away. And the other thing, I'll just finish, and then I'll let you guys in. The other thing, the qualified immunity law, you have got to get rid of that. This is a law that is being abused to protect police who are negligent or incapable of doing their jobs. It was never intended. It was never intended for that role. So
what conservative have you found that actually agrees with these things? Like we all think
qualified
police
immunity.
Right?
I'm not arguing on. I'm not arguing on the basis of this being a conservative and liberal issue. I'm saying defund the police as a concept. If you really mean abolish the police and defund police and think all police are bad, that's a very asinine, childish position.
Yeah.
But you cannot say that reform absolutely has to happen. I mean, why are we relying on a guy who makes less than like a fucking Walmart security guard and has like 6 weeks of basic training or something dumb to respond to someone who is having a mentally ill episode, and all they know is if they run at you and you feel threatened, it's okay to shoot them in the head. We're asking unqualified people in the police to do these ridiculous jobs they're not fit to do. They're barely fit to stand outside of a building and like dictate who can walk in or not. These are not high-functioning, high-thinking intellectuals. It's a menial job. It's a menial job. So we need more training, right? We need more training.
But
right?
you know, it's interesting to say that, because as much as I don't want to make it incredibly partisan, but there is one partisan point that comes up with this, which is, well, all this stuff happens in the Democrat cities, so that's the problem. When in fact the problem is that 85% of America's cities have police unions with police union contracts that give them something approaching meaningful immunity from not only being prosecuted but being fired. And again, that study I mentioned found that people like the officer who killed George Floyd are kept around, even though most cops don't have nearly as many use of force complaints. Those who have lots of use of force complaints are nevertheless maintained because of these unions that protect them. And more than that, these unions give them bad training. In Minneapolis, the mayor had this program, tried to reject a training program called Killology that said that officers should not be afraid of using force, but the police union forced them on it anyway.
So my view on this, Bastien, just to sum it up, and I'm definitely not talking again on this issue, is that you train incompetence. So if somebody is bad at their job because they don't have sufficient training, you either don't assign them to those roles, or if that's unavoidable, you must take them off the street and train them again. You will require money to do that, but that undoubtedly makes society a better place. Last point, Hassan. But if you are doing police brutality and breaking the law as a police officer when you should be held to a higher standard as a citizen, you should be in fucking prison, and there should be no debate about this. And again, it goes down these party lines of right and left. So you can make the world a better place by taking incompetent police and training them. That requires money, but you have to get rid of the unions and defund that aspect of the police if you want to get rid of the people who systemically brutalize the citizenry.
Okay, we have issues with the unions, but like I need to talk about the fact that you're talking about training. No, he's talking about training, but it's not. He doesn't understand like fundamentally like how long they actually have to train and what they have like what their background is, right? First of all, you actually need, like, at least, I don't know about any other else, but in West Virginia, right, in my county with the officers that I work with, you need to have at least a bachelor's degree, and you need to have 28 weeks of training in the police academy. Then, before you're even allowed to be alone, you need like another 28 weeks of training alongside a superior officer. And then on top of that, you have bi-monthly training as well, and then elective training that you can do on your own time that you get paid for. So there's actually quite more training than most people think.
Can I just call something out for?
Okay.
Yeah. So isn't it a little bit?
Gee, Melina, just before you fucking try to do another like drama baited DGG back line, can we just have
No. Honestly, I am really no. Wait.
Just briefly, and then we can move on.
Honestly, this is very important because I don't really like if you say that all of my opinions are my boyfriend's. That feels a bit sexist, honestly. When it comes from you, it feels kind of crazy.
Yeah, but like, if I had like, do you not think that I have my own fucking opinions? Or
I
like,
do know
what?
that you have your own fucking opinions, but right now you're just trying to drama bait by getting literal lines from DGG. You think that we don't have an overlap of audiences? You think
No,
that
I
don't have
remember.
fucking
Of course,
people
I
in the
remember
same-
that. I
in the
remember
same
what you said, and it got
fucking
me
forum?
confused.
This
I
is
remember what you said in that
derailed,
clip, and it
dude.
got me
All right,
confused.
let's get back to the
So
topic.
derailed. Let's have a, if I put a fucking opinion out there and you disagree with it, then you can own me in the marketplace of
No,
ideas.
I
okay?
just question you. I just question you. I'm sorry that you got so upset about it.
Yeah, because this is
Male feminists are always one you got to be on the lookout for.
Yeah, this is, I'm not a male feminist, okay? This is completely unfucking productive. All right.
Let's move into the
I mean, I
discussion.
thought I just didn't really like that you said that.
Hassan, I think less of Melina now. Wait, did he actually type that somewhere? Oh my god. Wait, is this another log site? Wait, this shit is funny as fuck. Is chat actually simping for Bastia? If you vote me out, I will not stream after. I don't care for the drama meme, to be honest. Damn. Bastia is not as interested in drama as Melina is, because Melina is like my fiance. The only thing she's possibly interested in is simping for me. Holy shit. Bastia is 100% the Destiny clone. Damn, dude. Do you think he like? Am I like the Agent Smith and his? Wait, read the one above that. Wait, read what? Even though the reality is that Melina is a female, is easier to defeat. Damn.
Torture your cock and balls must endure. 2 spaces forward, your cock will be stretched.
What about you?
Yeah, I'm Melina. I'm from Sweden.
You're not attracted to children, right?
I'm trying to think.
What the fuck?
You're not attracted to children, right?
I've never taken this long to answer a single question in my whole life.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, dude, sometimes I'm at the pool and I'm like, wow, that's like the hottest 15-year-old I've ever seen in my life.
If you're the one that's going to start shit, and you continue to start shit over and over again, I just very, very little sympathy for you.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
It just seems irrational to just instantly like give these worst case assumptions. If a woman, if she's just casually throwing shit at him, yeah, you better fucking believe that she's been doing some fucking horrible shit too.
Tell me lies, tell me sweet little lies.
When I look at how people on the left act sometimes, I get really worried that they like are running around with these theories in their head that every single person is like the worst possible human being ever. She's about to break all of his shit.
No,
And
neither
if
of
he
us know
leaves
that.
from that
No,
situation, she will break
you're-
his shit. There is a good chance that she's gonna start breaking shit. There's like a decent chance that she's gonna start breaking his shit.
Like anytime I met with something like super serious, I just start crying. But I don't do it to make people feel bad for me. I literally just can't control it.
Like those were crocodile tears or whatever.
Oh,
and I think that's like
For her to
'cause you're
cry,
making an
she
inference
did
there.
it 3 different times where she was like, ah!
I don't really watch the news. I still don't know the difference between the right and the left. I still don't know what someone's views are if they're.
And then less than 15 seconds later, she was back escalating again.
Exact moment to apologize for this thing, just because I'm impressed on it,
I don't
just because I
know,
got
'cause you were
exposed on
talking
it,
about it.
just because I'm in the light.
Crying is one thing, and it definitely is effective. I mean, it worked on me as well.
There
you
are
could be
people that
fine
do
because you
that.
feel like
For her to
because you're
cry,
making an
and then less than 15 seconds later, she was back.
I never said that. Never said that. I can say right now that I never said that. Like, because antidepressants do give you memory loss. It's not amnesia. Like I said before, I don't think I can. I don't think I can imagine myself saying those things.
I feel like I'm.
Yeah, that was pretty sus history of Emmia. It'd be good to find out like more about how that arc went, but it looks like there aren't that many like more calls with her. So I'd have to like actually dig through VODs. There was some other things from her boyfriend's point of view. This one. This was the only thing that we never watched. What am I showing you guys on stream right now? Apparently this is how Emmia lives her life. She locked her dog in this closet. He pissed and shat everywhere. And then in the other video we see him pissing all over the kitchen when the boyfriend lets him out. Emmia went on to tweet that he left his room in a mess and she was going to have to clean it up. So he fucking made a point of filming exactly what her bedroom looks like and then said that this is how it looks in every apartment she's ever lived in. And I mean, this is obviously like a hoarder, right? This isn't... Little Aslan there. Right, when she said she left the dog food, she left like a 20 kilo sack of food in the sink. Jesus. I don't know if this... I mean, it must be like a reflection of bad mental health. Unless she's like, as Brittany Simon would say, engaging with her consciousness. Which I don't even know what that means. But apparently you understand the way your consciousness works and then you accommodate for it. We're just going to watch some more Jade until I remember what I wanted to do.
Come here. Why do your fingers hurt? Shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna. Wait, what did I just do? Motherland, Henry. Moscow. Ow! One. That's it. That's it. Ah! Get. Damn! Not to say that women aren't powerful or strong, but. No! What did you graduate in? Slang pussy, my friend. Imagine having 50 guys come in the same bowl, mixing it, putting it in the girl, and then and fucking eat the cum. Wait, fuck. Cum. Yeah. It was basically my nickname in high school, Monster Cock. Yeah. Open your mouth, princess. Daddy's hungry. Wait a minute. It's not supposed to go that far. Stop, wait. She's screaming in pain. What the fuck? I see a vagina on my screen. Get off me. Get off me. Get off me. I don't want to be cum fist anymore. I'm 6'1". No, really? Can you give me a couple inches? I got a Glock on my cock. It's balancing like your mom. I'm gonna move to Africa. I'm gonna learn how to sew, and I'm gonna sow my oats. Sow my oats? What does that mean? Sow my oats. To have many sexual relationships, particularly when one is young. You know what I'm gonna do? If streaming doesn't work out, I'm gonna become a child predator. I'm not a 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 predator. Lily, what happens if someone's like, I have candy? Come into my van. What will you say?
I'm running to go tell my mom if you try to solve me, suck you beach.
Oh.
Wait. Okay. Time to take a break.
Oh my god. Okay, well, at least you wouldn't get in the van. I have vivid memories of just like my parents fucking. Hello. I can't. Don't fucking laugh. Have you got your DN vaccine? What is a DN vaccine? DN vaccine? Polly? What is that? Fuck you. These nuts. You guys are just. You guys are just the cutest little pog champs, aren't you? I just wanna fucking. Extra virgin. So you guys. Get it? Cause you got. Oh wait, that's US. Just kidding. Don't put that. Jerka. Wait, no. Jerka this dick? Who's Jerka? Zerka. Is that a dick joke? Zerka your dick? I should open
John
up.
Leox just subscribed.
John Locks? More like John fucks. Hard. Your mom. And John. John and my mom. My mom? Wait, no. Don't make it weird. Booba. Booba? You know what? Your mom has booba and I suck on her tits every night. I go up to her and I'm like, Mommy, I had a bad dream. And then I slither under those fucking blankets and then I nibble on her tits, okay? Wait, oh dude, totally. Chode. Hey, chode. I know what a chode is. Wait. Okay, yeah, I do know. League when your mom finally gets here, because I need someone to support me from under the desk, okay? Fuck! Oh my god, they thought they done something! My cock is throbbing! Who knows though?
Have you ever seen the show that's like there's like these people that have autism and they go on a date?
Oh, I love that show.
And it's a Netflix show. I'm getting hard autism like date vibes, and I'm not implying that we're on a date.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah.
It reminds me of when they would talk and interact. not saying that they were on a date or anything.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that the way that I'm interacting.
Yeah, the
makes me
the social. The fuck.
Yeah. Get your cut, Jade. I don't want any.
My
loose
cut.
ends
What
here.
does that mean?
You'll get your cut.
But I put no money into it though. Why should I get money back? That's your money.
Okay, so let's say you direct a movie, okay? You're not putting money into it. You're giving your brain, right? So when you give your brain, you still deserve a cut of the movie. Vote yay, vote nay.
I don't know. People like that shouldn't be allowed to procreate. I said it. Like, Jesus. Bring back chemical castration 2021. It's just so scary. Like the way it turns. Fuck.
You don't think me and your mom could have a good time together?
No. That's disgusting. That's actually... No, I definitely would leave the family.
Jesus Christ.
I would fucking leave the family. That's like
how negative.
That's like one of my friends being like, "Oh yeah, I just had sex with your mother." Like, if
you
my
just leave your family, you'd punish your mom for that. Wow.
no, well,
Yeah.
well, I don't
Yes,
know.
yes, yes.
Maybe
Yeah, just
if
say
she was
yes.
happy though. I don't know.
Sounds like you don't love your mom that much.
Well,
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm getting from
I
you.
don't know. Maybe she'd have to be like happy, and I don't know. Maybe if she was happy and, but not like a one night stand.
Okay. So if I marry your mom, it's okay.
Yeah. No. Don't marry my mom though.
If I stopped doing politics for 6 months, I wonder what he would end up talking about. And then I came back after 6 months and started doing it again. Jade, are you fucking blazed out right now?
What? What do you mean, bro?
Was enabled.
Among
What does that mean, always enabled?
Among
Like even if you've
Us.
got items to prevent it, or?
Among Us.
I don't know.
Kinda sus.
Increases enemy damage by 50.
I know I came in a blur out of a blue moon unheard, but you invited me to talk to your friend with the broken back. Oh, I didn't say anything. Please don't clip. Don't be a snitch. He will ban me. Please, please, please. Destiny, don't you clip. Don't be a snitch, cause snitches get stitches and you'll learn your lesson. I'm a Padawan apprentice. I am maybe the sidekick, but I'm happy to be here. What's wrong? What's wrong?
If we die, we're fucked. That's what's wrong. What do you mean? Why do you keep asking me what's wrong? How do you not know what's wrong?
Okay, but you're saying goddamn it, Jade, like it's my fault.
It's not, well, you gave us a really bad tarot reading. If I'm going to be completely honest with you, if I'm going to be 100% factual with you,
Okay.
your tarot reading is probably what's fucking us right now.
About Destiny or Steven and I's relationship in the future. Will I hate him? Will I hate him? Will he hate me? Will we be enemies? Will we be friends? Oh my god. It's the Tower card. You don't know what this means. This is worse than death.
We've done this for a long time with Hispanics in the United States as well. They're not all the same types of people, okay? Cuban people are way different in their political leanings and in their social leanings than other Hispanic people. People that come directly from Mexico via illegal immigration are going to be way different than like second or third or fourth generation like Mexican immigrants. People that come from South America, okay, from Venezuela or Bolivia are going to have like or Brazil are going to have way different experiences with things like socialism, and they're
Dan? Okay. I love you, Dan.
Like, you know, Young Link from not Young Link. I mean Link from Breath
Oh
of the
my
Wild.
god, Jesus.
I'm sorry. why the fuck
Young.
Shut up. Don't do. Are you trying to perpetuate the stereotype that homosexuals are pedophiles?
No, not at all.
Why are you doing that then? Why are you licking sound?
Nah, man. Nah. I'm just.
Ooh.
But yeah,
Ooh.
Link from Breath of the Wild.
Ooh,
Dude, Artura, Legacy of Rose is in love. Bruh, he's in love. You better talk to your boy.
Quick question. Do you what is the cheapest kind of meal that you prefer the most?
Can Scorpios be in a relationship? No. Scorpios will die alone. Fuck you if you are a scorpion. Why do you have a sex addiction? Scorpios, put down the weed, put down the booze, you'll be okay. Scorpios, Scorpios. You know who's a Scorpio? Adam Driver, Adam Driver, Adam Driver, and the guy that played Joker. They're so dark and mysterious. You don't understand me, 'cause I'm just too deep in your mom. That's right, 'cause they have a sex addiction and they'd be the type to catch the hots for older women. Hey. Oh. Ay, 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 ay. Dude, I'm like so cool. Ah! I'm gonna milk this Twitch cow as much as I fucking can.
Holy. Alright, chat. That was that was some good chat as a boss. I already streamed like 15 hours today, so I'm gonna play Jada's a boss's actual SoundCloud song, and then I'm gonna go offline. So you can look up top 100 Melina Twitch clips, or go watch GSTLK. I think it's Just Talk or Just Look. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Pretty depressing that I got IP banned out of Twitch, out of Discord, out of DGG. Sorry, my brain is melting. But I'll always be watching. And remember to bully RTBA, because I didn't do anything wrong. No, don't bully her. Well, I mean, yeah, no, bully him. I was gonna say don't bully him, because, like, fear the bear or whatever. But, whatever. I could go on, but I'm not gonna. Here's Jada Boss's official song, Fish Boy. I like it. Good night, chat. Love you guys. You're the reason I wake up in the morning.
Just give evolution a few, my fish boy. He's quite the catch. He makes me laugh, and you could say that I'm in love. Even though I have lungs for fins, I have fingers for scales, I have hair, and life's not fair, but I still have my fish boy. He is so deep, fish boy. I can't breathe, fish boy. One day I'll be in your world, swimming next to you. Just give evolution a few, my fish boy. And when you look at me, my cheeks turn to strawberry jam. Your blue eyes are oceans that I want to drown in. Fish boy, you're so sweet. Fish boy, I don't care if I can't breathe. Fish boy, sink to the bottom of your heart. Fish boy, I can't breathe. Fish boy, you're so sweet. Fish boy, one day I'll be in your world, swimming next to you. Just give evolution a few my fish boy.
I bit my tongue in the arc of conversation. I don't know why. I don't know why. I met you once and I've fallen for your notions. I don't know why. I don't know.